Be back, man. You know that storm, little storm had to shrug it off the shoulder real quick. But we back up in this bitch like we never left, gang. That shit was trying to slow us down, but you already know what it is. Can't fucking stop what's great. Can't fucking stop greatness. You dig? DG Cap, my boy. What's good, man? Angel. Early. Yeah, we getting started a little bit earlier than normal today. You know, I was able to my house is a mess right now, I'm not gonna lie. So I was like, you know what, let me start the stream a little bit earlier so I could do some cleaning up tonight. But how was y'all weekend, man? How's everybody doing? Fresh off the little winter storm joint. What happened? Was your power out? Yeah, so I had to catch a last minute flight back to Florida because this shit was too fucked up over here. And then I wasn't able to. I did bring my stuff to try and get a stream in, but it was such a hectic situation. By the time I touched down in Florida, I was tapping in with my family. And Dior actually came with me, so we was kind of moving around, and it just, I ended up just not being able to stream, bro. I ended up just not being able to stream. So that's what it was, but I'm back. I'm back in Houston, and, we getting back to it, man. Regular programming, full-time streamer, you dig? Come on, full stream Bert. React to the new D Green video. What's it talking about? What's he talking about? We got a few things we need to catch up on. We missed a lot of shit, honestly, bro. Is your dog okay? Yeah, my dog is good. Come on, man. Y'all already know. If Karama not good, I'm not good. So if I'm good, just know Karama's great. Cause that pup is my world, man. That's my son. Damn, your skin is glows. Thank you, Yelena. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Yelena's compliments be making my day, man. I appreciate that, girl. 100. I ain't getting no compliments today. That was my first one. So I appreciate it. It's about the GG situation. I have a video that we're going to react to talking about the GG situation. W skin for real, though. Thank you, y'all. Because I low-key got a little pimple right here. I was like, what the fuck going on? What the fuck going on? Why are you here? Huh? This is my stream. What the fuck you mean, why am I here? What is you talking about, gangster? Rabbit? Rabbit, not you. Oh, you talking about Roboto? What's wrong? He part of the Where You At family, man. We not discriminating against rabbits. That's my dog. We ain't got no problem. No, he's mean. I mean, shit. Some motherfuckers be mean, bro. I ain't seen them be mean. How are y'all doing, though, man? How was y'all weekend? How was y'all Monday? Berto said he gets no compliments, but he does. I didn't say I ain't getting no compliments. I just ain't getting no compliment today. Yo, Berto, how's the cold treating you? You see me. I'm bundled up. Even though I low-key be dressing like this every day. Because I keep my apartment cold as fuck. So it being cold outside is more of an adjustment. But I be keeping my apartment pretty damn cold. Because my mindset be I'd rather be cold and comfortable. Because when you cold, you can just put some shit on and bundle up. But when it's just hot, you just hot. You know what I'm saying? You just feel like shit. Feel sticky. You feel like you got to shower every 2 seconds. So, I just keep my apartment cold as fuck. That's why you always see me hoodied up at the crib. Bert, I got school tomorrow. Yeesh. Did y'all get off, though? Ohio got 26 inches of snow? Jesus. That's up to some of y'all kneecaps, ain't it? I'm not the best with math, but 1 foot is 12 inches, right? And then 2 feet, what's that? 24 inches? So, yeah. Math on point. Math on point. That's up to some of y'all kneecaps, because some of y'all niggas 4 foot flat, right? I know we got some 4-footers in the chat. Everybody drop their heights. How tall are y'all niggas, man? Y'all some short, some chipmunk ass niggas. Snow was up to my knees. I'm telling you. I'm already knowing. My Monday was terrible. Snow sucks. Cold sucks. I'm ready. Spring. I'm going to Houston. Hey, coming to that H-Town. Coming to that H-Town. You gonna be in the city, DG? My week started off crazy. My teacher assigned a bunch of assignments since we didn't get to go to class. Was it some online shit that you could finagle at least? I'm 5'3". Sheesh. 5 foot. 6'4". You ain't no 6'4", nigga. You saying you taller than me? I don't believe it.
Hell no, man.
You ain't taller than me, man. I don't believe it. I need proof. I'm 6'2". Lies.
Hell no, man.
Lies. I'm like 6'2", 6'3" on a good day. 6'3" when I stretch real good. You know what I'm saying? Zay, what up? What up? Grandpa Reezy.
Where you at, Berto?
Hey, Reezy, where the fuck you been at, boy? I ain't seen your name in the chat in a second, nigga. I know you traveling the world and shit, but what, you done switched up on the game? What's up with that, Reezy? Was that Spain, man? I don't give a fuck about none of that. Had jet lag. Nah, fuck that. How was Spain, Reezy? How was it? How was it? How was it? Are you back now? Semester sort of started, but Spain was amazing. That's good, bro. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you had a good time, brother. I'm glad you had a good time. You ain't got no crazy stories for us? You was in Yelena City. He popped out in your city. Yeah, he was nowhere to be found. I'm telling you, that nigga Reezy went and said, hold on. I'm out here in Spain. Man, I'm straight off them where you at, niggas. I think I found my home. I'm straight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Lena, drop that word of the day. You know we got to start the stream off with that gospel. What we talking about today? What we talking about today, Yelena? What's the vibs? Romans 8:28. God's plan for you is always best. Sometimes the process is painful and hard, but don't forget that when God's silent, he's doing something for you. Trust the process. Can I get an amen in the chat? Where you at, family?
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
Amen. Amen. What's good, League? What's good? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. A lot of girls study abroad and going to clubs. A nigga gotta look clean. Oh, that Reezy was on them Spain huz. Oh, I see you, my boy. You was getting into some Spain shit. Some Spain shit. That boy Reezy was trying to get tweezy, you dig? My boy Reezy was out there in Spain getting messy. You wrapped your shit up, bro? That's all that matters. You wrapped your shit up? Reezy, I've been preaching it for a while now. You put that shit on, bro? A bartender was throwing it back at the hookah lounge. Woo! That boy Reezy was getting tweezy. He said no.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Reezy. Bro, we talked about this. You gotta be safe, bro. Oh, he just ain't getting no play. Damn, Reezy. Did you try? Did you try at least? Hey, did you try at least, bro? Did you try? If you tried, then I'm proud of you, bro. The limited time I tried and I secured the bag. What you mean? I thought you just said you ain't get none. See, Spanish girls be throwing it back often. Yeesh. Yeah. Them Spanish hustlers like going like that. Spain. Them Spain babies. I was getting shots with girls. So why you ain't shoot your shot, bro? Why you ain't shoot your shot? You supposed to shoot, man. You gotta let that bitch fly. But I was encountering girls from the US more than Spain. I see. They were like, oh, this nigga not from around here. But I was in a group of mostly girls. Okay, I'm not mad at you, bro. You just gotta hung. You gotta get that shit up there though. You gotta get that shit up there, man. You just gotta be smooth. They even party outside. They go to the supermarket and they get alcohol just to party outside. Not saying it's bad, just not my type of thing. I'd rather cocktails in a bar, but I don't even drink like that. Nah, 100. Call me boring or classy. Nah, you know, again, y'all, like, I'm not no big drinker either, so I feel you. I'm not no big drinker either, but, like, you know, it's cool to do what you do as long as it's, as long as it's with intention and it's controlled. All right, y'all, man, let's get into these reacts, though. I'm glad everybody's doing okay. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. You know, I'm always going to give thanks for y'all showing up because you could be doing anything, but you're here rocking with your boy. And let's get to it. I think I got some good vids queued up for us today. And we got a lot of shit to get into. I'm a little bit annoyed because we missed so much like good topics, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just gonna cover what I think is relevant, but some of the shit we was late to the party, so we might just gotta take the L, man. We just might have to hold that. Might just have to hold that. But y'all already know what it is. Let's get into the first situation. We got a Maury video. It is a follow-up on that Lakari nigga. Let's do it. Spam up, spam up.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
Let's do the damn thing. 3, 2, 1. The Asmongold situation gets worse. So it looks like Asmongold was friends with this Lakari guy and has potentially been dragged into the drama. Hopefully, I mean, I don't really care for Asmongold like that, but so I'm not praying on nobody's downfall, but hopefully for his case, he's not coming out as a EDP gang member as well, all right? Let's get into it and see what's going on. These YouTubers, bruh, these content creators, streamers, whatever, it's like they all just dropping like flies left and right. Tap into the Twitch stream so you never miss a live stream reaction. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. One, let's do it.
So, the Lakari allegations get even worse. And now, Asmongold is being dragged into the situation.
So, it's just, oh, you're part of a Lakari drama? I mean, look, people gonna make up whatever they want to try to make me look bad. At the end of the day, who gives a shit? Everybody knows what I said. If you want...
Why I give a shit. I don't know how niggas be saying that. Like, I get the whole perspective of like not giving a shit about people just flat out hating on you, but when we talking about PDF files, nigga, no, I'm doing everything to clear my name. You got me fucked up. Hell nah. I'm not going like that. That shit need to get cleared up.
Watch what I said. It doesn't even matter. So I don't even really
appreciate
feel
the follow
like,
on Twitch,
you
my
could
dog.
go back and defend yourself 50,000 times. What I said at the beginning of the stream is very clear, and that's really about that's all there is to it, really.
And that was in response to people flaming Asmongold for telling Lakari before he knew what the situation was really about to get a different PC for his gooning material.
Asmon messaged me and said, bro, you need a separate PC for that stuff.
That's crazy.
God.
No, he didn't. No way.
The only defense I'll give Asmon, I think it was completely out of context when he said that. I don't think he knew the full gratification of the situation. Again, maybe he did, but I don't think he did.
Why did he just say that out loud?
What did he say?
No way did... What?
Of course, Miskiff here, trying to insert himself into drama he has nothing to do with.
Yeah.
Can't blame him though, because I'm doing the exact same thing.
So if your friend
Facts. Me too.
someone turns out bad, right? How's it your fault? Like, I mean, it's not that it's my fault, right? I mean, like, I feel stupid that I DM'd him because I didn't know what the leaks were, and it's like, oh, you obviously shouldn't have said that, like, because like I didn't know what it was. But now that I found out, it's like, oh, you definitely shouldn't have done that. But
And to be fair to Asmongold, I mean, any friend, colleague, acquaintance, or adjacent wouldn't automatically think the person that they're giving advice to for gooning material being on another system other than the one that you stream on would have been gooning material that could land you life in prison. I don't think anybody would make that automatic assumption.
At least you would hope not.
Yeah,
you would hope that you're friends with people that are just regular civilians. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you got a gooning problem, but you know, you like to goon to shit of age and that is appropriate. You feel me? Yeah, you don't just assume, oh, it had to have been, because if that is your first assumption, now I got to look at you a little sideways. Like, why was you friends with that person in the first place? Now I got to question what you got going on. Like, whoa, hold on. Y'all cool with that? Y'all rock with them type of individuals? You know what I'm saying?
Farm it like a crop? Well, I'm not going to really farm this one a lot. I mean, I've known Lakari 8 years, right? And it's just like, I'm going to be real, like the shit just really...
Much love, Angel.
Stresses me out, man. It sucks. It does. It really sucks.
Gotta say, boys, if you've known someone for 8 years and they've been a fellow friend and live streamer and they get caught for something like this, I mean, what can you really say? That would be a very weird, awkward, and embarrassing situation, not only because, well, your friend got caught with PP, but also because people are trying to drag your name into it. Not entirely sure how close I do think Asmin and Lakari were in the...
I don't care how close we is. You get caught doing some weird ass shit like that, and I'm throwing you under, nigga. Not on my throwing you under the bus, train, whatever. I'm digging under the train tracks to throw you under it. Like everything going out the window. I'm not giving a fuck. I'm not defending nothing. It's over with. Automatic disown. What? Oh hell, nah, that nigga's a fucking. I'm going bad. I don't want no association with no fuck shit like that, bro.
The same organization at one point in time, but I don't know if
call
they were
it
consistently
fake, snake,
talking
whatever.
on
Nigga, you a weirdo. I'm straight.
consistent basis. And again, he did clarify.
Didn't do the research. Well, I guess in this case, maybe I shouldn't have.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I think Asmin, in trying to provide helpful information to a longtime friend, just got caught in the crossfire. Collateral damage.
Your message really bad timing. It was. I didn't
Who you
even know
talking
what it
about,
was.
Sosa?
Right. I see. Like, okay, I thought it was like some random porn, and it's like then I wake up this morning and I'm like,
oh, I see
right?
what you're talking about.
But yeah, that's how it is, right?
Crazy shit. And just to reiterate, ladies and gentlemen, Lakari has been banned on Twitch, and he has
Did he get a permaban? Again, this is crazy, bro. You getting banned off Kick, you know you ain't
been
shit.
banned on Kick as well. Asmongold also said info had just come out and the clip I saw had the names and everything censored. Obviously, I wouldn't have said this if I knew what the content was. And of course, Hassan responds to the situation that Asmongold and Lakari are in right now.
After Asmongold's friend allegedly exposed for having CSAM, Asmongold told him he should have kept that stuff on a separate PC to hide it. Now, Asmongold claims he didn't know about the CSAM accusations, so Asmongold is either a clueless moron or something much worse. Texas senators have unanimously passed a bill that, if signed into law, could make several games, anime, and manga series illegal to own in the state. The bill bans obscene depiction of a minor or someone who looks like one.
Step forward in the right direction. Good on you, Texas. I like that.
It's time to fucking repost this banger. Asmongold did not expect Lakari to reveal this DM, and now he has to play defense, saying he had no idea.
Yeah, the optics, they do look bad. Wrong time.
Nigga does sound like a bot. That nigga, what's his name? Hassan? Yeah, on me.
Wrong place. Wrong stream.
Didn't he also publicly say, recently, where he was like, I don't really understand Lolly, but I see no harm in it, or something like that?
Yeah, with that on top, if that statement is true that Hassan says Asmongold said about Lolly, of which I showed you guys all what Lolly looks like, then holy shit. This is the wrong place, wrong time, wrong year to be a grown man balding, trying to defend grown man obsessed with Lolly. Asmongold also came out saying that he is now fatigued and has PTSD having friends in this industry.
Over the year.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I'd have fucking PTSD having friends with these niggas too. But I think the reality is, even for a nigga like me, obviously you can create new friends as you grow in the industry, but I think that's why it's so important to have your day ones, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you meet these industry niggas, bro, they be weird, bro. Like, they dead ass be weird. They dead ass be weird. And I've been noticing that, like, no offense, because again, I fall in the category of content creator too, but a lot of these guys that blow up on the internet, they didn't really go outside, gang. And, you know, that's why I'm happy with the way my career has gone. It was a slow grind. Like, I had to be a regular person for a long time. You feel me? I didn't just wake up one day, get lucky, and then like, oh, now I have, you know, success. Like, no, I had to grind. And while grinding, you know, I had to be a regular person. I had to go outside. I had to get a job. You know what I'm saying? I had to like be a normal part of society. A lot of these motherfuckers, you know, it's a blessing. And when you look at it through one lens, but it's like they ain't have time to develop just as a regular person. These niggas be getting goddamn famous at fucking 14, 15, 16, don't ever develop no like real social skills. And then that's why they be so weird. They literally be like grown children, man-childs. You know what I'm saying? So be careful what you wish for, bro. A lot of y'all out there wishing that y'all blow up at 16, like, yeah, you get all that money and fame at 16. Now everybody around you becomes yes men. They start look your bad habits that you're doing. Nobody's correcting you because you know you're the guy. You're the one with all the money and success. And then before you know it, you're a fucking man-child that don't even know how to control themselves. You know, now that has nothing to necessarily do with being a PDF file. Like, I mean, if you're a fucking PDF file, you're just a fucking actual sicko. But the overall testament is like, these guys just be weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think there's some copyright shit going. I'm just gonna have to skip
Career
this.
or line of work too, if all of my friends are gonna eventually be outed for abuse, CP, fraud, scams, some crazy type crime that can slander and defame my name just for being associated with them. So I completely understand where Asmongold is coming from. And now that we pretty much have ED.
Damn, there's a bunch of
I think he's
copyright
truly
going on.
fucked. People are now saying noob, pro, hacker. Oh boy, you know, it's going to be very interesting to see Lucaria address the situation after the fact. What has it been, like a day, less than a day at this point in time? And the last tweet made by Lucaria at this point in time has been a tweet from January 19th saying, I have officially mastered Shadowverse and no one can beat me anymore. I'll be challenging my idiot chatters later in 1v1s. Anyone who can beat me will be granted.
Is this nigga like not, he's just trying to ignore it. I get it. I see the method. He's just trying to ignore it.
And today's special surprise, hashtag not a scam. And it appears to be that he's referring to some type of lowly type game. Yay, man. Guys obsessed with character models that look like little girls or adjacent to that. And honestly, the first top comment is crazy. My editor is going to have to censor this. He's going to have to censor that. He's probably going to have to censor something else. I cannot read the entire thing, but they are calling him the hard R. They're telling him he's gonna get his manhole touched in prison. And
oh my God,
prepare for that. No loop. Honestly, I expect nothing less.
I think the sad part is though, is there any real like legal repercussions that can happen to him at this point? Because yeah, he was looking at that stuff, but I don't think he can get locked up for that though, right? I don't think that's the case.
From Twitter, you guys already know the hellhole that Twitter is, so, but it's not like this guy deserves any leeway, so.
I'm joking about it. What are you just writing your own narrative? You're just writing your own narrative, man. What the else do you want me to do? What do you want to do? I'm so sorry. I didn't do anything. Okay, let me explain what happened.
Here comes the biggest bullshit story you'll ever hear.
All right. I was surfing a site. Okay. The shit got downloaded. Like, I didn't trigger a fucking download. It just got downloaded. I opened up fucking text doc.
Come on, man. What type of sites was you on? Like, it's 2026, man. There's not too many sites where you open and shit just start downloading. You already had to have been on some freaky deaky ass shit. If we're keeping it a stack.
I saw what was in it. I deleted the text document.
Nigga, you had a whole folder on your computer, gang. We seen it.
Deleted it. But the problem with Windows 11 is that even if you delete the text document, it apparently still stays there.
Of which I just proven that is not true. You can delete the text document and it's gone. He probably thought just clicking out meant deleting when in fact that is not the case.
Still there. After I deleted it. I've told you guys 1,000 times that's what happened.
Nigga, you ain't deleted, you was collecting, bitch. You had multiple files. The Lucaria files just dropped. Nigga, you had a goddamn catalog of bullshit on your computer. That's why you said you needed. I remember, if y'all remember, there was a clip of him saying, "Damn shit, I just need to delete the whole hard drive." Nigga, we know.
Like dude, I'm sorry. Like I have like fucking like 3 terabytes of fucking hentai on my fucking hard drive, bro.
He should just be locked up even for having 3 terabytes of hentai.
Yeah, even just admitting that is like, what? Even just saying that. Bro, you're weird. You're actually weird. What? Grown ass man, bald looking nigga talking about he got 3 terabytes worth of hentai on his computer, gang. Grow the fuck. Again, you can't reason with sick.
Lot. Sometimes you go to a site, some shit downloads on your shit, you don't fucking want it, you fucking delete it, and that's just what happened, man.
Sometimes you just visit sites and things automatically download. Does that ever happen, bro? Like I don't know. Maybe back in the day, but with modern systems, I don't think things just
that's what I'm saying.
Download onto your system without like at least.
That was happening probably in fucking early 2000s, but like 2026, gang, like no shit. You don't like the systems are in so much better places. Like you're not just gonna open up a website and shit just randomly start downloading.
Asking you for authorization. I also heard that one of his mods took it upon themselves to demod themselves from his chat because they said pretty much you're cooked and there's no way out of this one for yourself, buddy. Some people are also in disbelief saying no way y'all fell for this bait, with other users responding with baits or mental retardation. Call it. I think it honestly might be both.
Yeah, man. W video about my boy Maury, man. I'm gonna link the original in the description, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, bro. I think this nigga's cooked. It's absolutely caught in 4K. It sucks to see Asmongold got dragged into it again. I'm not no Asmongold fan, so it's not like I'm vouching for dog, but one thing's for sure. I don't think any man, whether you like him or not, if he's not a PDF file, he doesn't deserve to be, you know, grouped in with that, because that's a different level of disgusting. So it sucks to see Asmongold got kind of dragged into that. But I love y'all, appreciate y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Where you at, family? Gone. Berto, I can't lie. What up? This is the type of person to be thrown in jail. That's sickening to hear. Oh, I mean, he needs to be. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. I'm not going to lie. I don't think he's just going to get thrown in jail just because he was looking at some bullshit. You downloaded Tinder? Oh, wow. But then I deleted it. I mean, I'm not going to say too much on that, bro. Like, I feel like if you use dating apps healthily, it could be okay, but Tinder specifically probably isn't the best way to go about it. But I don't know. I haven't used Tinder in so long. Like, I don't know what. I've just heard it's bad on there. Me personally, I feel like Instagram is probably the best dating app. Because Instagram's a dating app. You know what I'm saying? I think you can actually form a genuine conversation if you like, you know, DM a girl on Instagram or some shit. But I don't know too much about all them other ones. There's a couple of new dating apps that people are using now. I'm not sure what they're called. How do I meet someone from Spain in Insta though? And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I think at those dating apps, if you're traveling, I can see how those type of dating apps can work. Because, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at you downloading Tinder, but I just think there's other ones. I don't know what they're called, but there's a couple other ones, aren't there? That's pretty much like Tinder, but just doesn't have as bad of a rep. Is it right or wrong, chat? I'm pretty sure there's some other shit out there. Bumble, yeah, Bumble is one, I think. There's probably another one out there. I don't know, but you know, you probably would have had better luck using one of those, because I just think the stigma with Tinder is just so like over freaked out that naturally people that are just more freaked out are going to gravitate towards that app. Insta is all in like 3. Yeah, Instagram. That's why I like Instagram, because it's like a dating app, but then it's also just like a fucking TikTok, and it could be chill. Like, you kind of use it for whatever you want. But I feel you though. I don't know how you could just use Instagram to just be finding hoes in Spain if you're in Spain. Grinder? What's that? Is that one of the apps too? Grinder? Hell no, I don't know what the fuck that is. I've never heard of that one. Hinge? I heard about Hinge. I heard Hinge is cool. I heard about Hinge. I heard Hinge is cool. But again, I don't know. Grinders for all the gays? Oh, wow. Interesting. I mean, hey, I guess they need some love too, right? I feel like I'd probably pull a scam, so then wait, what? I feel like I'd probably pull a scam, so then I deleted it. Pull a scam? Why would you feel like you'd pull a scam? What the hell? And then I remember we were watching Scam Likely on Tinder in Japan. Yeah, that nigga was going crazy. Oh, so you feel like you was gonna act like Scam? No, bro. You know better than that. You wouldn't do that. Hell nah. I mean, just because the wrapper is wrinkled doesn't mean the candy not sweet. Whoa. Angel, I hear you talking. Hold on. She said, just because the wrapper is wrinkled don't mean the candy not sweet, huh? Talking, Angel. What we talking about? You talking. You speaking. DG's like, what the fuck? I ain't say it. Angel said they into the older motherfuckers. They said, hold on. Hold on. What you talk what you? What's under them wrinkles, girl? Angel said it, not me, man. Hey, that's what Angel said. I ain't say it. All right, y'all, let's get into this next joint. We're going to tap into Omeezy's video talking about Kai Cenat. Now, this video is 3 days old, but Omeezy usually breaks everything down. So let's get into it. He usually breaks everything down, so I imagine he going to cover everything. Y'all ready? Let's do it.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
Spam up, spam up, spam up. 3, 2. Kai Cenat's ex exposed everything about him. Let's get right into it, man. We a few days late to the situation, but that boy Omeezy is usually really good at covering everything, so I'm sure we'll get a full grasp of what's going on. But I ain't gonna lie, boy. I've been seeing clips. Gigi, Kai Cenat's ex, she a nasty, nasty, messy, messy girl. Messy, messy. Let's get into it, see what's talking about. Tap into the Twitch stream so you never miss a live stream reaction. Where you at, family? Come on, let's do it.
Hi, I was getting, like, I've been told y'all this. Been going on. Why the fuck would I get in a relationship with somebody and then not want the shit that I've been already getting before?
So what she's admitting to in 4K right now is, I've been a gold digger. Niggas been spending money on me. So why the fuck would I ever get with a broke nigga? I need a nigga with money so I can continue to use them for that motherfucking money.
Hell no, man.
Whoa. Damn, Kai. You ain't seen none of this? Her mom's a gold digger.
Before I was with him. Y'all don't want to know the type of cars I was asking for my sweet 16. Like, I was a 16-year-old driving a Benz. I was a 14, 15-year-old driving my parents' luxury cars to school. Y'all don't know me.
GG.
Now, as for Brianna, the assistant.
Oh, nah.
The assistant, bring your ass to the front.
Keep it cute. Keep it cute.
Too many motherfucking times. I hate a bitch that can't keep her nose out of other people's business, that don't know her place. Brianna ain't shit. trash, but that BBL you hiding up under all them fucking clothes. You wide.
Nah. We
Damn. Violation.
ain't doing that. If you coming for Bree, you coming for me. Let's
Oh.
tussle. Guys, I still got crust in my eyes under the corner of my lip because I had to jump up so fast and get to this camera to report on Cenat's ex-girlfriend Gigi coming to the internet seemingly blasting the whole behind the scenes. She went at all the fans who said she was entitled. She tackled the Clover Boys. She tackled Deshae Frost. She went after his assistant Bree, saying that basically she wants him, but it all potentially backfired on her because, you know, the internet works like that. People clap back. And we might have 100% proof about her cheating on him with a known rapper. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way for us.
Oh, Meezy, I know you do not have a thing talking about 50 million subscribers. Yeesh. I love the vision, though. Me too.
Unemployed during this snowstorm. I don't have heat. I don't have blankets, but I can have your subscriptions. Now, back into the video. In a 1.5-hour video entitled
Is it?
The Real,
got
Cenat's
you,
ex-girlfriend Gigi drops everything. She exposes everyone, and she goes nuclear bomb on the entire streaming industry who criticize her for her actions in this relationship. Now, I know most of y'all aren't gonna watch that whole thing. Hell, I might even stream it with you guys later on so we get the full context for those that are curious. But I am here to break down The Real about The Real with Gigi and Cenat. To start it off, Gigi does say that, you know, Cenat isn't a bad person. She sets the table for it all. This is not about Kai specifically. She actually, you know, fucks with him. She says she still rocks with the kid. And one of the most important things is she defends this new persona of Cenat.
This person that he is now, I know you guys feel like this is something new, this is something out of the ordinary, but when he came back from the mafia time, this is exactly how he was. He wanted to start reading books. He wanted to start getting into clothes. We went to Italy for a little over a month. I was up every day, every night, sitting there with him as he made them as he designed them clothes, as he came up with this concept, as he wrote, as he was writing that book. He must have ripped the page out because
I mean, hey, I can at least respect her not getting on here and shitting on Kai. Now, granted, it is probably still fresh enough to where she don't want to close that door yet. Because I know how this shit go. I know the playbook. You know what I'm saying? When you first break up with somebody, no matter how ugly it is, sometimes there might be a little bit of communication. You know what I'm saying? So she low-key trying to 1 foot in, 1 foot out a little bit. So this is probably also why she not dunking on him. But hey, I'll respect it. At least that part of the conversation.
last page was fully of me. He must have ripped the fucking page out, though.
Yeah, he would do that.
But
Broke
I
up
was
with your dumb
very
ass.
accepting of this person that he's forming into, because at the end of the day, I love him. And when you love somebody unconditionally, you're gonna love them for
Gigi, one of those people that once they get caught cheating, let's bring everybody else down with them. Oh yeah, for sure. We're seeing that play out.
them and whatever comes with them. Like, it wasn't about who he wanted to be to me. I just really love him as a person. Like, now I'm about to get sad because this is unfortunate.
So why'd you
I
cheat?
will say one positive that'll definitely get swept under the rug out of this whole situation is that she confirms what a lot of people were saying. By a lot of people, I do mean a quiet minority, but hey, I was a part of it. This isn't some act. This isn't some gimmick. Kai is really changing. But I know that's boring to y'all. Y'all didn't come here for that. Y'all came here for the juicy. So let's get wet. The whole reason why
The fuck? We're talking about let's get wet.
Gigi is putting out this
What you mean by that, bro?
is the fact that there's been a bunch of narratives and been a bunch of stories going around without her being involved in the script writing. She wants to be Aesop and she wants to give us her fables. She wants to be Homer. She wants to be the one who is in control of the narrative. That's exactly why she addresses the viral video about her asking for those Christmas gifts. She wants to frame this breakup as not toxic, but more complicated. She wants to position herself as calm, mature, and truthful. She wants to give you the real and the raw.
Before Kai, I was getting shit. Like, I been had shit. I been told y'all this. Shit been going on. Why the fuck would I get in a relationship with somebody and then not want the shit that I've been already getting before I was with him?
Yeah, see, like, even, I'm not even saying that she deserves the benefit of the doubt, but even if I was to give her the benefit of the doubt and be like, oh, she didn't cheat and, you know, she's a good girl, Her saying this just showed like she's too materialistic, bro. You don't want to be with a woman that moves like this, because at the end of the day, it's never about what is like real in the relationship. It's always going to be about what can I get out of you materialistic wise or opportunity wise or financially. It's never going to be about you and what you genuinely bring to the table from a man and emotional perspective. All they care about is what you got.
Y'all don't want to know the type of cars I was asking for my Sweet 16. Like,
why does that matter, though?
16-year-old driving a Benz. I was a 14, 15-year-old driving my parents' luxury cars to school. Y'all don't know me. Like, if I ask my for some shit, that's between me and my. As soon as we will,
you did it on stream.
Put y'all in our business a little bit. Y'all would take that shit and just run with it.
It's the internet, and he's the he's the biggest streamer out. I just don't understand. I understand you could be frustrated, but motherfucker, like, what do you think people are gonna do? You put something on the internet for people to see. They're gonna clip it up and they're gonna make their own narratives regardless. So you can't complain about that. That is what he does. That is how he's successful, by putting his life out on the internet and people clipping and doing X, Y, and Z. So what you mean? Of course they're gonna run with X, Y, and Z. What?
Like, I ain't never had shit before. No, bitch, I been having shit. I been getting shit. Like,
you been getting. But did you earn it though? Hey, you been getting, but where you been getting it from? How did you get these things? What is your talent? It's always through somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will get on this bitch and swear up and down they deserve the world. They like, why? What have you done to deserve this? Come on, bro.
Shit
what's good, Chaos?
Going on, and shit ain't gonna stop going on.
Now, I will say on this specific regard, I am on Team GG. Well, that video went viral. A lot of people were making a bunch of assumptions and honestly projecting their thoughts, emotions, and feelings about that situation. And they were exposing a lot of trauma that they had. Now, I can't get into it right now because it honestly might take a whole video or something I'll put in the live stream tonight. Keep those notifications on. But gift giving while being in relationships, quote unquote entitlement, the idea of dating outside of the different socioeconomic statuses that you were brought up in, it's all pretty much a bad idea. I've said it before, but people didn't want to hear me, but hey, it is what it is. Y'all trying to date the daddy's girl who grew up on Chanel bags and riding to school in the G-Wagon. What do you think was gonna happen? You came from a household where you got your brother's hand-me-down Honda Accord. Don't be silly. Now, in the last part of the calmer side of the video, Gigi opens up. She gets real candid about their breakup and how she feels when people paint these narratives about her.
I see people say, oh, he's doing all of this or he's going through this because of the relationship that he was in, and the breakup is causing him to change, and oh my gosh, this is what happens when a girl breaks a man's heart. I'm never the girl to break a man's heart, okay? But when Kai came back from Mafiathon, this is who he chose to be. Before Kai left for Mafiathon, we had an agreement and we had a plan. And unfortunately, when he came back, things changed, plans changed, and I was all for it. I'm all for people wanting to better themselves. I would never take that away from him. Like, when he told me, like, he wants to read, he wants to eat better, he wants to work out, he wants to do certain things. There was never a bone in my body that felt like, oh, hell nah, I'm gonna go against him because he's not executing the mission we had. Like, nah, like, I stepped back and I just was there for him while he put his best foot forward. I was in Italy with Kai for over a month. I've done nothing but support him. So the fact that people are like, oh, she changed him into this, she changed. No, this is who Kai truly wants to be. And despite me being hurt and despite like things going on the internet with me, like, I can handle that shit. But when I see people talking bad about him, it just really hurts my heart. Like, that shit is what breaks me. And I know some people.
Why'd you cheat on him then? Shut the like, all this sounds good, but you cheated on him. Why are we not talking about that?
People gonna be like, girl, you so damn stupid. He's allowing people to say this and that about you online, when it's like, okay, just because a person is allowing things to go on doesn't mean you should change your heart.
Now, I will say the first portions that I'm covering about this whole sit down are actually real, and some of the problems that I have with the whole discourse about relationships online, specifically when celebrities and public figures have their relationships displayed out in public. Now, granted, we have not heard Kai Cenat's POV from all of this, but at the end of the day, people just project and they project and they project and they project their thoughts, their feelings, and their emotions about somebody's online endeavors. And they're really personal matters, but they become online because that's just the nature of society today. But what I find so shameful in this is that even though these things are online, I don't.
If it were Drake, if it were Bert, he'd be spamming Drake songs on me. Y'all know I'ma get down. Cups of the rose, bitches in my old phone. Hey, I'ma call one and go home. Cause I've been in this club too long. Hurt as fuck on me.
I feel as though that gives everybody and their mother the warrant to then give the criticisms that they do give. People minimized Kai Cenat's change by saying that, oh, it was due to Gigi breaking his heart.
We're not
and also
spamming
made
Kendrick
Gigi
songs,
out to be some sort of villain. Now, we'll get to some of that villainous in a second, but ultimately, we didn't know enough, and we were just making accusations after accusations, and we still don't have proof to these things.
Yeah,
I know somebody's gonna be in the comment section specifically about this portion of the video and criticize me for even giving some sort of grace here. Ultimately, what I'm saying is it is so weird how people jump into people's relationship matters, their private lives, so quick, fast, and in a hurry because they're ultimately lonely and miserable. Now, from here on out, it gets messy. She first starts off by targeting the Clover Boys, saying that they aren't actual friends, specifically going to the whole gift-giving aspect.
I just bought this nigga an AP for his birthday. Just ain't buying they niggas APs. It's so crazy because I just told.
With his money or your money? That's the real question. You bought him an AP with his money or your money? Some of these girls be getting on here talking about, oh, I gifted him this, I gifted him that. Yo, imagine being a rich nigga and the girl, your girl buys you a Rolls Royce with your money. Oh, thanks. You just spent $200,000-$300,000 of my own money that I didn't want to spend. Saying that you're gifting me with my money. I'll be about mad as fuck, bitch. If you gonna buy me something, take it out of your share of the pie, please.
Somebody the other day, like, yeah, like I gifted him an AP for his birthday. They like, what? Mind you, I haven't even bought myself an AP. I haven't bought myself a watch at all. But
cause you ain't got no money.
Me being his girlfriend and the way that he shows up for people and the way that he goes all out for people, and 9 times out of 10, he's not really getting that in return. As his girlfriend, I just felt like it was up to me to show up for him. She
makes these claims that the collective surrounding Kai Cenat don't show up for him. She said that he had bought the Clover Boys a house, decked it out, bought them chains, etc., etc. And for his birthday, they seemingly did nothing. Now, the problem that I have with this is that showing up for somebody doesn't always mean something material. Now, I think if she wanted to say something more emotional,
and that's be her problem. That'd be her problem. The only thing she knows is material.
Or, you know, mental or whatever the case may be, she would have stated this. This is the real video. But the only way that she proved that the Clover Boys or AMP or whoever else was around Kai Cenat wasn't showing up for him is because they didn't buy him material things. And that is where I definitely have to give a knock on Gigi and give credit to those people that say she is a very materialistic person. Especially when we know that different people are in different classes. We know for a fact over the past couple of years that Kai Cenat has had a plethora of friends. From the AMP guys to his New York friends that now make up some of the Clover Boys, to Aiden Ross, Bruce drop him off, whoever the case may be. And for what it's worth, I've seen Aiden Ross give Kai Cenat watches and other expensive gifts. And we see where their friendship is today. But I do see him rocking with these same guys like the Clover Boys without visibly seeing them get watches and other gifts like that. Although I do remember somebody giving Kai an expensive gift, but that's neither here nor there. Ultimately, what I'm saying is the monetary value on the gift that somebody gives you doesn't automatically mean that they show up for you more. I think it's bigger than that, gang. And as somebody who's been there before you, with all due respect, I'm not putting me and you in competition right now. I know that the people around him are actually pretty solid in regards to being his friend. Like that just seems silly to me, unless you're saying they switched up. But in another attempt to knock his friends,
this nigga though, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know, so I'm definitely getting out of body. But the way this nigga has presented himself on the internet through all the mafia thons, I forget his name. This nigga, it seemed like trouble, bro. He's always loudmouth. He's always screaming about some shit. He's always trying to fight somebody. And I'm pretty sure I seen a clip of Gigi talking about he was liking his girl photos. And it's just like, I don't want no nigga around like that around me. Maybe he didn't actually do nothing. But how you my dog and you liking my girl's pictures and sliding in her DMs and whatnot? I'm going to let it play, though, and, you know, y'all will get the whole story and the narrative.
Again, Gigi is alluding to the fact that Deshae Frost and Dez were peeping in like wolves on their relationship. She says that when Gigi and Kai were going through a rough patch, Dez and Deshae tried to get inside her rough patch, if you understand what I'm saying.
Funny. Like, that shit's not funny. I see his friends laughing and thinking shit cute, thinking shit cool. Who the fuck laughs at their friend going through a breakup? Or who the fuck gets excited behind their friend going through a breakup? But then I thought about it. Every friend that fucking laughed or got excited was a nigga that was on my dick. Deshae, why the fuck are you saying anything? I seen the clip where Deshae was like, oh, I was never a fan of Kai and Gigi. Kai needs to da-da-da-da-da. Of course you weren't a fan, my heart. Because you wanted to be my nigga. Like,
oh.
You
fuck.
Wanted to be my, like, Deshae. But let me give y'all a backstory on this Deshae. When me and Kai first got together, Deshae was calling and texting Kai like, oh, that's a little girl, you like her, like, nah, bro, I don't think you should fuck with her. But was the main nigga trying to fuck with me. Mind you, me and his sister were best friends from when we were like 13, 14 years old until 21.
Yeah, I'm not mad about what they got up on the internet and said, because the homies just be trolling for sure. But like, I'm just talking about on the behind the scenes. If anything that she's saying is factual. Now, I don't think Kai and Deshae are like best friends, but I definitely think Kai and that other nigga Dez are supposed to be like best friends. Like, there's no reason why there should be any receipts unless it was like years before where I see that you trying to slide on my girl during the relationship, after the relationship, or even in a break period of relationship. Because not to say that you can't, but you just can't be my dog doing that. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, you don't really fuck with me for real.
Deshae had been trying to fuck with me since I was like 13, 14 years old.
Hello?
Since I met them.
Guys, I had to pause it just so we're clear. There's a 4-year age difference between Deshae and his sister Brooklyn Frost, which means that there's a 4-year age difference between Deshae and Gigi. So when she was 13, he was 17. This is all alleged.
Oh, I mean, it's a little close. So, yeah, no, I don't know if I can't co-sign that.
And this is what she's claiming. That's crazy.
And Dez, you thought shit was so funny, thought shit was so cool, thought shit was so cute, right? You were so happy that your friend is now not in a relationship. But Dez, you also were trying to fuck with me. It's so crazy how the niggas that are his friends that got up here laughing, thinking shit cute, thinking shit funny, and spoke on it was the niggas trying to fuck with me. Dez, I just caught your ass the other day. Hold on, let's pull it up.
Wait a minute.
I just caught your ass the other day on my page. What the fuck are you on my page liking my shit for?
Yeah, bro. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And that nigga, bro, I feel like, again, I'm not saying I know everything because I definitely don't, but you can only put on an act for so long. And when I see clip after clip after clip of Dez just acting a certain way, it's just like, yeah, bro, that nigga just look like a fuck nigga. Like, he just don't feel like a solid homie. Again, don't know these people in real life. The shit I'm saying really is some parasocial shit, just like y'all. I'm watching it and I'm making assumptions just like y'all. But it's like, I don't know, bro. You know, a nigga show me they colors over and over and over again, I'm gonna kind of start being like, hey, bro, your ass look like a rainbow. Something wrong with you. I can't fuck with you.
Once I caught you on my page liking my shit the other day, I then went to your page, went to go DM you and tell you about yourself until until I came across the DMs you have been sending me.
Hello?
It's 2021, Des.
Sheesh.
Hold on. Where is it at?
That's 2021.
What did it say? Actually, I'm just put it right here. I'm just put it on the screen. DTB Des. Goes to page. Cool. Mind you, Des was liking my shit on, what day is this?
Whoa.
What day is this? January 16th.
Bumbleclot.
January 20th. This was 4 days
She's showing. She's showing.
You are so epic. Heart. I don't know what that emoji's supposed to mean. Y'all know.
See, look at that. Now, what I will say is all this was happening before Kai. But this nigga a lame talking to himself in the DM. Come on, brother. Look, I ain't never mad at a nigga shooting this shot with a shorty. Okay, boom. You're so epic. Little bit corny, whatever. But she done left you on red, gang. How you coming back on March to drop some more? That's 2. She done left you on red again. 3, 4, 5. What? I'm coming and I'm gonna be able to see you. Nigga.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
I'm telling you, bro. Celebrity lames, my nigga. I'm not mad at you sliding in shorty DM, bro. You gotta shoot your shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that. But you over here talking to yourself like you schizophrenic in the DMs, gang. And then fast forward, because again, I will give him credit in the sense that Kai wasn't dating her at the time. In 2021, we can see the dates. Kai wasn't dating her at the time. But you already knew you was sweet for her. You already knew that you was like, damn, I'm kind of fucking with shorty. Now your dog get on that. You probably kept it like this. You probably didn't say nothing that you was, you was sweet on her. Cool. You didn't have to. But that's it, bro. You not really Kai's friend. You not really Kai's friend if after the fact Kai get in a relationship with her, go through what he go through, and the moment she's single, you get on the internet, start talking shit, knowing that the receipts are still right here. The receipts are still right here. And then you still liking on her photos and whatnot. Again, bro, the proof being the pudding, bro. Kai, watch who you calling your dogs, man. This nigga's a lame.
Oh, I don't know. But I know it don't mean nothing just friendly. Heart emoji. You're so perfect. I'm coming. Am I going to be able to see you? This was in 2021. In 2021, Dad, you was trying to get up with me like you been knew what was up with me. I didn't even know none of this shit till I just seen you liking my shit.
Now, on surface, these seem like super damning allegations, and trust me, I am not the KC3000 and Cloverboy's defender here. On one hand, that liking the photos of your homeboy's ex is crazy. I can't defend that at all. On the other hand, trying to, link with her or hard-eye her photos from 2021 when you and my homeboy started dating in 2024 isn't the most damning evidence out there. Now for the...
It's not, but like I said, we can't defend the new shit. We can't.
The Shay Freaky Frost stuff, I can't defend that. If those allegations are true, allegations albeit, then hey, my brother, it would line up, to be quite honest with you. But number 2, and the issue that I have with all of this as a whole, is that this is the reason why I do not get connected to my homeboy significant others in any way, shape, form, or fashion. The only way that brings us in is a ring, and that's probably it. Not even a baby. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be this connected to any sorts of drama between any of it, all this other stuff like that. If we keep it in 100, I don't even want to know their name if I don't have to. Now, I alluded to us getting confirmation about Gigi and her alleged cheating with NBA YoungBoy, and this is where the shit starts to hit the fan. It becomes abundantly clear watching this entire video that the people around Kai Cenat and Gigi apparently weren't meshing. It would seem on surface level that she's alluding to everybody, but her targeting certain people in this collection of friends means that I think that she has like personal beefs with them. There was back and forth, specifically like there were headbutt moments that went on that she's not even telling us. And this is where we run into the issue between her and Kai Cenat's assistant, Brianna. Assistant Bree. Gigi goes scorched earth on Bree, claiming that Bree wants to be with Kai in some sort of capacity and that Bree can't.
Now, I will say this off the rip. I'm not defending Gigi, but what I will say, that's always gonna be a sticky situation. If you are a man and your assistant, your right hand, your manager is a woman, and at that, shit, if that was Bree that just came on the screen, let's just call a spade, a pretty decent looking woman, like we just seen her. Oh, there she is right here. Like
doing content creation.
Shorty look all right, you know what I'm saying? So you a man moving a certain way, then you got a woman like this as your assistant, and you telling everything to and being a certain way, it's always gonna be messy in the relationship, bro. It's always gonna be messy in the relationship. And that's where, you know, I'm not necessarily taking Gigi's side, but Kai, this you gotta kind of foresee that this is gonna be a sticky situation and have to set certain boundaries to where, because if you with your girl, you know what I'm saying? You with your girl and you move in a certain way, and then you got your assistant, like, yeah, pretty much a female best friend. That's just, it's gonna be sticky, bro. And now I'm gonna say, put the business first. I'm not saying you got to fire Shorty, especially she done put however much millions in your pocket at this point, sure. But that boundary got to get set. Like, we can't be talking on the side and hang like you gifting her fucking all types of crazy shit. Like, that's going to be messy for any relationship. I'm not going to lie. So I could definitely see where Gigi's like, yo, I don't fuck with this girl. And then, you know, if you a strictly business relationship, why are you overly injecting into the, you know, the romantic relationship? That also gonna kind of expose, like, okay, maybe there is some jealousy going on there. So I will say, Kai, like, as a man, you do kind of have to set that straight and set certain boundaries, because this was never gonna work. This was never gonna work.
It was mostly friends and family members.
Much
who
love,
were
Jerks.
the people that were inside on the ground helping their favorite creator get boosted to another level. Agent 00 was working with and still works with his cousin Waleed, who is his blood cousin. Phantom has featured his cousins in his videos dozens of times. Duke does stuff with his brothers all the time. DDG is doing stuff with his brother all the time, and these are the people that have helped them come along the way. Hell, even my relationship with AMP is through my brother, Legend of Winning, who was roommates and best friends with Agent 00. The connection is just closer than some surface level. I filled out a job application, submitted it, and then now I'm working here. So with that being said, gang, it's not crazy to believe that she would have a deeper connection than some sort of assistant. And hell, even if you were an assistant who signed some sort of document because you filled it out on a request from Indeed or whatever, after spending X amount of years with somebody for damn near every single day of every single year for the past X years, yeah, you're gonna form some sort of close bond with them. Especially because sometimes these guys get into some trouble and they have their emotions on their sleeve, and you know, the only people there during these times are the people behind the scenes. In Bree's eyes, what makes you different than the next bitch or the next bitch? He done seen 7 of them come and go. Whether we're talking about cameramen, whether we're talking about editors, whether we're talking about women in his life. Until proven otherwise, you just wanted him. And hell, you didn't prove otherwise. So for what it's worth, Gigi, if we're counting the women that stayed in Kai Cenat's life for an extended period of time, Bree is gonna rank higher than you, gang. I know that there's different relationships.
Again, I could agree with that, but all I'm saying is that dynamic, no new woman coming into Kai Cenat's life, she's always going to be the new woman. That's just always going to be a weird dynamic, I promise you. Like, girls are not going to be able to accept that. The same way a nigga, just imagine being a nigga and you dating a famous streamer girl, like, same scenario, and her assistant is a nigga. And she's over here hanging out with him, going on dates and fucking buying him gifts. Like, hell no, I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that. So, again, all bad on Gigi. I'm not rocking with her, but I am going to say, like, that relationship dynamic just not really going to work across the board for real.
That should cause different boundaries. Make it to 2 years, dummy. At this point, this video has gone from like narrative control and being reflective of the situation to more personal attacks. She's coming for people's necks. And now she gets to the moment that we've all been waiting for, her address on the whole cheating scandal and fiasco with NBA YoungBoy.
Y'all done came out and said that I done cheated on him with NBA YoungBoy. I done cheated on him with YoungBoy. Then it went to YoungBoy bought the G-Wagon. Then it went to she's pregnant with his baby. So many different things, but I don't even fucking know this man. I don't know YoungBoy. First of all, y'all even put...
There's something out there saying otherwise.
Putting me in a situation with a married man is so fucking disrespectful. Like, I don't know what
it's YoungBoy, bro. That marriage don't mean nothing to us.
Or how they move. But I know how Gabrielle...
But he has like 12, 13 kids. I don't think that ring is holding YoungBoy down. So you saying that is not the cop out.
Gabrielle move. Gabrielle ain't dealing with no wife. Mind you, I've always said I'm not ready for kids and I'm not dealing with no with kids. I'm sorry. Like my first has to be your first. Why the fuck would I step out on my boyfriend who don't have half the shit going on? No disrespect to him or his family, but that
there that materialistic talk again. You see it all. She don't even realize that she keep pointing back to the materialistic shit. Why the fuck would I leave my nigga? It's a smart way to think. Like, yeah, why would you do that? But, you know, when she says it, it's like, hold on, man. All you seem to care about is what Kai can bring to the table financially.
This man got going on. Why the fuck would I go mess with a man who has what? I don't know, 20 kids, 15 baby mamas, and a wife? First of all, Kai knows I don't play that cheating shit. I'm the type of I'm going through everything that you got. I done seen so many people say, oh my gosh, what was in Gigi's phone that Kai seen?
I don't care, bro. Kai Cenat tweeted what he tweeted. You did some foul ass shit, bro. Because he wouldn't have tweeted that, gang.
Not a motherfucking thing. My phone damn near ain't even had no password on it. The way that knew my...
Damn near didn't have no password on it? Did it have a password on it or not?
Password to every... Like, I told this... If you believe any of that bullshit, you could take my phone to the fucking DEA, had them strip this motherfucker down. Matter of fact, take both of them. Take all of them. You want every other phone?
Why you got two phones?
Had previously, I'll go look for them.
Now this is interesting. Not only did she discount every claim that she was cheating with NBA YoungBoy, she discounts every claim that she is with cheating at all. She's not with that cheating shit. She hates it. She even goes on to make a claim that at some point Kai Cenat was shown ChatGPT messages between her and NBA YoungBoy as a way to, you know, dissolve their relationship.
I've been here for 2 days. Now today makes 2, and you only came by to see me once with quote unquote. And he said, sound familiar? I said, no. Did you just fucking ChatGPT me? He claims he copied and pasted the message from the messages, but he can't show me the proof that he has because it's gonna give away his source. And like I told him, if you feel as though your source then told you some truth, why would I care who your source is? Your source is fucking lying.
Now, there's 2 problems with Gigi's story here. 1, she basically has no proof. It's just her word of mouth. And 2, at the end of her monologue saying that she would give $1 to anybody who had any proof, she tried to Bree. She said, hey, if you can prove it, I'll pay you, and called her a fat-headed bitch. Well, Bree is up late at night, gang, and she's got the proof right there with her. You see that? You know what's coming. You know it's T when you see them 2 fingers touching. Bree says, I started working with Kyle when he was 19 with no management. Of course, I treat him like my younger brother. It has become a part of my job to protect him from lying manipulators like this, whether it's business or personal. I don't care who has a problem with that. I sent him a supportive message after he found out you were talking to another boy on a Finsta and FaceTiming behind his back for months. And then you tried to rehearse a story with him to tell Kai. If you're gonna tell it, tell the whole story. There is a lot more outside of this that's not being said. I don't know how y'all are with your family or close friends when it comes to how people treat them, but we don't tolerate that over here. Should have just let things blow over, but oh well. What's your story? Tell me your story. Big AMG Bree. She follows up with what seems to be a recording of the alleged conversation between Gigi and this other young man.
Yeah.
That's all the shit. All right, bet.
What's your story? Tell me your story.
Bro, the story is, having called, you was on the phone, you asked me if she had...
I called, dumbass, because you fuck it up. You fuck it up.
Sounds like 4K footage to me. What's she gonna say? This one's AI? I mean, yeah. AI is pretty good nowadays, but I don't think it's this good, gang. Ah.
Fuck it up. I called. He seen my name in your phone, so I called. You hadn't told me to ask you to call. Just say he asked you to call.
What if he got... What if he have a kiddo in my my call log, no, like, it don't show it. Like, he said 3-way regular call, because like, it's not a big sound. So, like,
No, but if I ask you to call, it don't say, it don't.
She knows she gonna fumble the bag if Kai Big find this shit out. She calling to make sure the story's straight. No, no, no. You got your stories fucked up. You gotta fix that. No, I can't risk this. The Kai's $1 billion bag is too big. Lock in, lock in.
You don't say, like, you have to start the call on the 3-way for it to say. Like, if I ask you, it'll just say me. Like, I called you. Did you say how much what?
nah, talking shit. All right, bet.
What's your story? Tell me your story.
Bree then proceeds to drop the screenshots of the alleged ChatGPT conversation straight from the DMs. It does indeed read the copy and paste version of what she read, but it's there in, screenshot format from the DMs. I don't know what she thought was gonna happen. She knew it existed. This was all stupid of her. Look, all I'm gonna say about this is the proof is in the pudding, gang. There's no defense for this that I think will suffice, even though Gigi does try to bring some sort of copium to the situation. But for what it's worth, her efforts are futile. We'll get into those in a sec. At the end of the day, I find that it is weird that Gigi was trying to go after Bree. Look, I'm trying to tell you, gang, because I was there. The only people that were there rocking when Bree came along was a cameraman, and this was cameraman Chris, Kai Cenat, and if I'm not mistaken, that was about it for his channel. He was still editing at that point in time, making his own thumbnails, all of that stuff. So of course it would make sense that she develops a bond being more on the supportive side, greater than just being his assistant. You dummy, she's been there through it all. This is
yeah, fair enough. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, bro, but I think it's safe to say this Gigi girl is GG's, literally. That was kind of corny of me. Oh my God. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? I'll see you on the next one. Join the Twitch stream so you never miss a live stream reaction. I'm gone. What could she possibly say to defend that? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's GG's. GG's is GG. I said it again. Maybe it wasn't that corny. Maybe it was actually kind of good. What y'all think? Corny or too much? Too much? Let's get into this next video though. It's really kind of coming straight off the back of what we just reacted to, honestly. It's going to be talking more about Tyleel because supposedly Tyleel was doing some slimy, grimy shit too. Allegedly. Look like, bro, this is why you can't put everybody on, bro. What did Kanye say in Gold Digger, Berto? She take my money when I'm in need. Yep, I'm telling you. Yeah, appreciate you, Juke. Keep that chat moving for me. All right, let's get into this next joint, though. Three, two.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
Tyleel exposed as the biggest snake in streaming. Let's get right into it, bro. This is kind of fresh off the situation we just reacted to. GG slime my dog, Kai Cenat. That boy Dez sliming my dog, Kai Cenat. Now it's looking like Tyleel is sliming my boy, bro. But let's get into it, man, and see what's going on. Hopefully this is clickbait, and that's not the case. I don't think my dog Kai can handle another backstabbing, bro. But you got to be careful who you call your friends and put in positions, man, because it's like not everybody really appreciate that shit. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Tap into the Twitch streams. Links up in the description.
Where you
at, Berto? Join the Where You At family so you never miss a live streaming experience with the gang. Come on.
What's poppin', y'all? This is an emergency for currency. No Chief Keef. We've got Tyleel, who honestly we might have to say like this is the Hades Cup and the Olympus Coliseum with the three-headed snake, in this case the three-headed dog Cerberus. This is the big boss of snakes in streaming. This has to be Tyleel, because the fallout that Tyleel has caused with his repeated alleged snake behavior, we're gonna have to take this one step at a time. Now the expose first starts with Tyleel snaking academics. How does this even come up? So
maybe it's not Kai involved. Let's see.
As we know, recently I did a whole coverage thing of Kai Cenat and his situation with Gigi and that breakup and how it was very, very fishy how everything lined up. I didn't believe that Kai Cenat would, like, the pain that Kai Cenat was going to go through and is probably still going through with the fallout of that relationship and it being public and it being his first relationship, I don't think that he was going to design that to be part of a rollout. However, his team is a little bit different. So this all starts with the situation that happened between Gigi and Kai Cenat. They were saying that she was cheating with this guy. And the guy, the video clip that I'm going to play for you guys right now, that she was accused of cheating with this guy.
I'm only going to skip over this because if you're tapped into my YouTube channel, we just reacted to that. So make sure you're watching all my videos, man, or else you're missing out.
And that guy talks about the story. However, so this guy finally gets exposed and we find out who he is. And he says that he did something to Academics. So Academics gets looped into this. Keep in mind, this is about Ty Lil. We're going to get to Ty Lil. So this guy is K Rich, who is cool with Ty Lil, but he's also tight with Lil Baby and 4PF. So he talks about this story when he runs down on Academics on Cuff'em stream. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
The time him and Ty Lil got into it on the stream, like, boom, that's the time I was supposed to come with him to see Academics. Cause he, you feel me? Cool. So I get to go. We went out. He was in the club. I parked in the front. Parked in the front. He leaving. When he walking out the club game, I see him. But I didn't see my man in the driver's side. I seen him like Academic. I said, where? Like right there. So I looked. So I did. Hop out the whip. I pushed it with the man's politely. Like, yo, let me have that act. You be in the front seat. Like, let me have that act real quick. They let me like student, like, bro, I ain't trying to talk to him real quick. They like, it's up to him. So I just move, push one of the other. You try to chop it up with him like on some normal? Or you try to like tell him about like the shit he been doing? Feel me? So, they didn't want to let me get past him. So I said, I just move the other way, walk to the front. I said, yo, bro, the shit you be saying on the internet, like, that shit be crazy. Like, you be violating, bro. Like, nah, bro, me and him, what's his name? Cool, da-da-da. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, no, he be lying. Security is a driver. So he already green already. Once the security guard do a driver game, you assed out. He ain't gonna do shit. You gotta move tack. He can't. How are you moving tack and your security guard's a driver? That's not tack. One guard.
These niggas overly plotting. Jesus.
Ain't nothing happened to him.
You're not wrong though. How your security guard the driver? You can't protect me if you driving the whip. He is spitting some facts though.
So boom, and he said something, bro, I swear to God, right-handed God. I smacked the shot of him. Right-handed God, bro. I smacked the shot of that. You smacked Academics? Yes, and then listen. After I smacked him, listen.
Yo, Lil Baby, eat a... I'm not even going to address Lil Baby. You eat a... Because I don't know this. And I'm going to tell you why I'm getting that Lil Baby. Because I've been waiting for this. I can't take it out on a nigga I don't know, nigga. I'm up tens of millions of dollars. Nigga. I'm taking it out on this boss, nigga. Yo, Lil Baby, if this is what you believe or he believe, both y'all niggas eat a dick. Whatever y'all think, that's what it is. Both y'all niggas eat a dick. And they smack me? When? I'm gonna tell my story, but I just want his story to go off first, okay? I'm not gonna address him too much.
So this is a crazy story, and in reference this story, because Academics, the way that he's reacting to this,
I'm really locked in for what the plot twist is, how this loops back into Ty Lil.
It seems like, yo, this just happened yesterday. Why is...
So the nigga that was telling, saying that he smacked Academics, though, was allegedly the nigga that Gigi was on the phone with, though. I'm understanding that.
Is there such a fire in him? Like, this isn't something that happened so long ago that you're still able to react to it with this much level of emotion. But this happened in March. It happened in March of 2025. So this guy is Lil Baby's mans. And Academics talks about who he believes led to the back door for this K Rich guy to even get close to an Academics.
I was trying to be like man neutral. I couldn't really be neutral. You know why? I really think there's two niggas I felt like backdoored me. I swear to God. And I never swear. See, this I don't really never do. Lil Baby and Ty Lil. Ty Lil for sure.
So there it is, him saying that he believes that Ty Lil backdoored him. So Academics is accusing Ty Lil of backdooring him. And why does he believe that? Well, here's a clip of them from Aiden Ross's stream of a brand risk event that was happening in March of 2025. So there's proof of that. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Okay, oh, we don't have good audio. He's basically saying, yo, act, bro. Yo, you remember back in the day, he's talking about like 2020, like on some quarantine radio. Remember, Tory was the go to quarantine radio, but a lot of don't know that Ty Lil, before he got into streaming, was like he was the guy that did something called Demon Time. He used to have girls doing whatever. I used to post some of this shit. I never tagged him. He had about 1,700 pages because he used to get banned because it was explicit. So when I meet him, all of a sudden, remember, this is 2025. He's bringing it back to like 2020. He's like, yo, act, man.
This is crazy.
You always want to get posted on your page. Yo, like, yo, you never ever tag me. And I'm hearing him out because I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I steal videos. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm confused about what Ty Lil is saying to me because I'm like, Ty Lil, you made it. Like, you're in AMP, you made it. But he's talking to me about demon time, him having girls suck lollipops and dildos. I'm like, what? So we're having this convo. We didn't even know that the video is on us like this. Look, fuck. I want Oblivion. I want Chibu. I want. Bring whoever's here. And I want Ant.
That's them beefing right here. It's kind of blurred. If y'all pay attention, you kind of see it. I'm not sure why they blurred it, but hey, it's probably for a good reason.
Okay, you heard what he just said? He said you never tagged me. Just to let y'all know, bro, I ain't got nothing to cap about with nobody. He said you never tagged me. I was thinking, wait, you're talking to me about me not tagging you in quarantine 2020? Look. Here, Ant, I want Ant. Look, you never tagged me. Right here. You never tagged me. You never tagged me. So you were saying you was using my content, you never tagged me. And that was supposedly Ty Lil's beef with me that I never tagged him. Bruh, there's some who I probably take your shit right now, I'll probably never tag you. I get it, I'm not tripping over that. But I was trying to tell Ty Lil, I'm like, yo, Ty Lil, you made it, gang. Like, bro, like, you're in the biggest whatever, like, you're Ty Lil now. Cool, whatever. Uh-oh. Wait. What happened? So you were saying that, yo, Act, you gotta realize how important you are. And I do understand that. You were saying, Act, you like, if you take a video and you put it up, that tag could mean the world to them. Like, you already like, you could tag it and make him the biggest.
Off rip, I think this is very, very weird. Because, listen, man, I understand. Like, Academics has Academics has pulled up my page on stream. He's pulled up maybe a video of mine. He's pulled up, like, even like when I was way smaller, like maybe I would post something. He would post like a similar thing after. I just feel like this whole, like, yo, you didn't tag me, bro, is such a...
It's lame, bro. It's lame. Like, it's obviously everyone wants to get tagged or whatever, but when you post shit to the internet, it's up for grabs. Okay? And if you over here bitching and complaining because a nigga ain't tag you, like, bro, that's not going to be the reason you made it. Which it's not. Ty Lil didn't get tagged, and he still made it to where he's at without getting that tag.
I just, like, for him to pull up to Academics, because keep in mind, Ty Lil, this is why there's such a strong relationship between Kai Cenat and Ty Lil, because while Ty Lil did benefit a lot from Kai Cenat putting him on in the streaming world, Ty Lil was lit. And this is what I was talking about. Like, when quarantine radio was going on, Ty Lil had this demon time thing that Academics talked about. And it was similar to what Boosie had when he had chicks doing crazy stuff. But Ty Lil was the go-to for a lot of people after quarantine radio. So, like, let's say quarantine radio ends, Tory, The Weeknd, or even Drake, I think a lot of people were popping into Ty Lil's IG lives. And Ty Lil had a lot of motion. Keep in mind, this is 2020. So, and Ty Lil, even a little before that, was kind of doing skits. So, Kai Cenat at this point, he's still on his come up. He's still on his YouTube grind. I don't even think he's streaming at this point. So, he's looking up to Ty Lil. He's like,
which a lot of people don't know. And I be trying to tell y'all, you know, I'm always going to insert a little bit of motivation. This nigga Kai Cenat, big Mr. Streamer guy, biggest streamer taking over the world. He had to take over YouTube first. brick by brick, platform by platform. This is why I be trying to tell y'all, like, if you have a dream and a goal, don't focus so much on the end result. Enjoy the process. Because I'm sure when Cenat was on his YouTube grind, he wasn't even necessarily thinking he was going to be the biggest streamer out. You just got to trust the process and see where that should take you, man. But anyways.
Like, yo, this guy's so entertaining. He's so lit. He's so popping. So now they're a little bit more like peers. And he's the guy, Tylil, who was doing the splits 8 feet in the air when he met LeBron James. He's
crazy.
One of LeBron James' biggest fans ever. So
this is more than a fan. That nigga wanted to fucking gobble his shit.
Nat knows that guy from there. So for him to be like, and he was constantly getting banned because of these issues. So for him to say like, yo, Ak, why didn't you tag me? I understand if he said that while this was going on, like DM and Ak, like, yo, bro, you didn't tag me. Like, come on, can you please tag me? Or I don't even know if he DM'd them and asked to be tagged. Me personally, I feel like, especially now, back then, like a tag would definitely have a lot more of an effect. But social media has changed a lot, and I'm not going to get into that because that can be an hours and hours long thing that you guys do not care about. So for him to still hold that after he already made it, this is the craziest thing. He already made it. Like, Tylil is way bigger and earning a lot more money now than he did in 2020. But I think back then he felt like, yo, I'm so lit. All these people know me. People are watching my stuff, but I'm earning $0. I'm not making money. I'm still in the hood. I'm still trying to get it out the mud. But for him to hold that against academics when you guys made it, it's like, dog, what? It's almost like a rapper was reaching out to a bunch of other rappers or a producer, right? Let's say you're I don't even know. Let's take Sunny Digital. I follow Sunny Digital on X. You guys should follow him on X. He's very entertaining on there. Really interesting personality too, all that other stuff. But let's say Sunny Digital. When he was on the come up, he's sending beats to every rapper, all that. Sunny Digital blows up with a hit with some rapper. And now all of these other rappers want to work with him. Like, is Sunny Digital going to be like, yo, why didn't you work with me before? You didn't work with me before, so I don't want to work with you now.
That's
like,
a good way to think about it.
Now, this is a little bit different because Tylil isn't working with academics. But for him to constantly be pressing that, I thought he was drunk. He had to be drunk while he was... There's no other reason that he would constantly press this if he was sober. Like, this is one of those things when someone's drunk and their feelings come out and then they keep repeating the same thing and you're in a cycle of a loop. So I'm with academics on here. Like, yeah, you didn't tag the guy. It is what it is. Like, come on now. So academics would go on to explain the story of why he believes that Tylil was the guy that backdoored him in this situation.
I know we never spoke after this, and this is why I always thought you was a backdoor. I'm gonna tell you why. And mad other niggas, and I'll tell you who told me you were back. They escort me to my car. I got security, everything. They escort me to my car. Remember, I seen you in the club, you doing all this dance. I be getting drunk, all that. You ain't say nothing. I go to my car. I'm in the car. There's girls, you know, girls are drunk. They're all trying to get each other together to get in the car. So that's why we lingering. I really should have dipped out, but you know, you live and you learn. What you saying right here, brother, you only got up to my window because of Tylil. I asked this a million times. Who is this? We don't know him. They said, bro, he came with Tylil. Tylil fronted the move like, yo, you know, I know Ak, we were just talking to Ak. Tylil was with this and got past 8 with me with this.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in the front seat of the car. This passed everybody with Tylil. Everybody on my team saying, oh, it's Tylil. Like, Ak was just like chopping it up with him like, yo, that's valid. It's not like you bullied the singer like you thought you was him. Nobody knows you. You're the condom dispenser for baby.
Oh.
So you come.
See, this is not everybody fuck with academics, but this nigga go get on here and start popping his shit.
Tylil,
it's just funny.
Tylil, they all know Tylil, bro. They deal with me. They know streamers. Oh, Tylil trying to holler at Ak. Tylil kind of come up, and supposedly you tell my on some, yo, I had my one-on-one with Ak real quick. Like, hold on, let me just holler at Ak. Yo, this is my right here. You vouch for the, and this is why, Tyler, I gotta give you smoke. Because they all threw you under the bus, gang. You vouch, so 8 is in between me and anybody else. I'm chilling in the car. Tylil brings this bum ass with him. Yo, oh shit, everybody's looking like, oh, it's Tylil. All right, cool. Yeah, I let Tyler go. Tyler's with him. Tyler tells, you gonna see, Tyler tells AJ. I don't know if we can get AJ. She tells AJ like, yo, you trying to holler at Ack. They know Tylil. Tylil's AMP. Tylil never gets to the window where I'm at. Tylil sends this. You tell me who's the back door.
Now, Academics, earlier in this same stream, he called out Kai's team. And this includes mainly the assistant and other people. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Yo, I'm going to keep it so a bean with y'all. Y'all going to hate me after this, but I don't give a because I really think I'm the realest online anyway. Yo, Kai and his team is straight bitch made. Facts. Like, I really think they hoes, like, in the sense of, like, y'all say, yo, how y'all scared of a bitch? Just tell a bitch you're broken up with her. Why y'all doing this all this shit? Everything's proven not to be true. She's not this guy. She's not young boy. Bro, just tell her, yo, listen, you got a bad attitude. You up his vibe. The team don't you. Bro, Kai, man, you got to man up with that. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. I don't give a if you fuck with me ever again. I'm going to keep it 100. That shit is looking weird now. I'm going to keep it 100. The more shit come out, I can't find a nigga who fucked her. I thought it was Lil Baby's cameraman. We about to talk about it. I thought he's over here. He taking her side. So, bro, like, nobody fucked your bitch. If you just wanted to break up with your bitch, just leave her. So, Kyle, I ain't gonna lie, you looking crazy. Your whole team looking crazy. Like, if y'all don't, I know it's your first relationship. If you don't know how to break up with a bitch, that's your fault, gang. I'm sorry.
And Academics also
I'm not mad at
talked
that
to Kai
take.
about this Tylil situation. So I'm going to play you guys that clip.
Himself. Remember, Tyler gave me his number. Never called me. Cenat called me the day after. Be like, yo, Ack, you good? I said, I'm good. He said, I heard some happen. I said, yeah, I think your man's backdooring me, gang. He said, who my man's? I said, Tylil. He said, what happened? I said, bro, this is what happened. The nigga got close to my whip based on everybody with me is like, oh, that's Tylil. Tylil had this nigga on his shoulder. Yo, Kai, man, I don't care what the I don't care if you with me anyway, period. You know Tylil's a snake. When I said, bro, come on, because you were like, nah, I don't think Tylil would do that. I asked him about that. Tylil will never do shit like that. I said, yo, Kai, check this out. You know, Tylil gave me his number at the beginning of the night, right? I said, when it happened, I called Tylil like 15 times. He never answered. I said, how come you're calling me? You were never there. Why Tylil never called me back? Why Tylil never answered my call?
So Academics is talking to Tylil a year ago in March about this situation.
Valid.
And Cenat, or Academics is talking to Cenat. Cenat is telling them like, yo, there ain't no way that Tylil would do this, man. Tylil's not that type of guy. No way. So Academics is probably like, all right, I guess. And he also talks about the 4PF situation. But Lil Baby responds and says that he didn't feel like he was the person that he was basically like, yo, people might have. I don't think Lil Baby was involved in this, to be fair. I think this was more Tylil. So right now we got Tylil snaking Academics because he pretended like it was, well, he came at him. Keep in mind, if Tylil got Academics smacked, which he didn't get smacked, somebody swung on him because he's still holding a grudge against Academics not tagging him, and it wasn't even out of malice. Academics didn't diss him. He didn't say anything negative about him. He reposted him. Hell, you could have been under the comments saying, hey, this is me, right? And people would have probably liked it and upvoted it to the top anyway because people would like to find you. So if that is the reason that this guy let this happen, Tylil is one of the most sensitive people I've ever seen in my entire life. And keep in mind, you're a normal person. You're probably thinking, dude, there's no way. I promise to you, right hand to God, the majority of people that seek a level of fame, they think like this. Because why else would they seek to be famous? And it's not like they're just trying to get money. Some people are trying to get famous because they think it'll get them money, which is kind of true and depending on what you do. But a lot of these people just want to be lit. And they're like, yeah, I have enough money, I'm lit. And that's fine because like Ty Lil was lit before he had money. Like he was streaming on IG Live. Why would you stream on IG Live? Like that made no money. Like it wasn't like he was like a Kai Cenat, for instance. He wanted to be a YouTuber, but I would say Kai Cenat is a genuine guy. I think he wanted I think he was just a genuine entertainer, just all in all, and like the money aspect of it. But he never like quote unquote sold out or anything for money. So the first person that gets snaked is Academics. Now, the person that Ty Lil let through was K Rich, and he snaked this guy. So how did he snake this guy? Well, K Rich is explaining the Gigi situation because we were all told, and Academics confirmed this, that young boy never messed with this chick. That was the rumor that was being spread around, that Academics reported that young boy was smashing this chick. This chick says, Gigi, she says she didn't do that. And then the other video that was used by the assistant is like, okay, yes, screw all of that, but she was talking to this guy, and here's the video clip that I played you guys earlier. Well, the guy in that video clip was K Rich, and K Rich explained that situation and why he was talking to Gigi on Cuff'em stream. I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
Oh, shit. Call Gigi and make sure she called me about the situation that was going on. But another girl, nothing about Gigi, it was nothing, gang.
So you wanted to contact Gigi about another girl, basically?
Yeah, because Gigi's that's all I'm gonna tell you. She's my friend. Me and her never had nothing going on. We never, so all this weird, so why she cheated on me.
You knew her before they got together,
way before.
Like how long?
This alone be the damn problem, though. And I don't understand why these niggas keep fucking the same little industry girls. Why everybody know my girl? Why everybody best friends with my girl? Why is everybody calling my girl? I don't want to be dating somebody where everybody in the industry got a story about my shorty, bruh. It's too much. Come on, y'all niggas, lock in.
2020. Let me see. Let me see the exact date.
Damn, what the fuck is you talking about,
but you know how it's beat on nigga, the girl, all that boy, all that friend.
I get it. That's why I respect the game. You know? I respect it. I ain't mad at nothing.
If you respect it, you wouldn't call her on a private number.
No, she's a friend. I needed real advice, gang.
It was that deep. You had to call her.
Yeah, it was that deep.
Well, I mean, nobody know. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I just know if I got a girl on God, all that.
So here he's just like, yo, I understand, but I really needed to get my homegirl's thoughts on this.
Nah, he's fucking, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of this. Like, you calling her for advice? Not to say that a brother can't get advice from a female, but like, you already know how this go look. And then you care so much you getting on the internet trying to defend it. My conclusion is this nigga is still fucking Gigi, and he's getting on here to clear this up so that he can continue to fuck Gigi. That is what's happening right now. He's like, I mean, well, shit. She done with Kai Cenat, but she not done with me, and you know I want to keep clapping. So yeah, I'm gonna get on here and say X, Y, and Z.
Situation. That's quite understandable. And this is another difficult thing that people they try to change people. She's been cool with this guy for years. Kai Cenat comes into the picture, and Kai Cenat doesn't want her to have guy friends. Instead of finding a girl that naturally doesn't have guy friends or has like very loose acquaintances that she never really talks to like that with guy friends. No, he finds a girl with guy friends, and he wants her to stop talking to those guy friends. Just a story as old as time. Well,
which again, that's what I just said. Kai, everybody's got to learn at some point. So I guess, hey man, maybe Kai, maybe Kai never really been in relationships like that. Maybe this really was one of his first go arounds, if not the first go around. Shit. But nigga, you only learn through experience, bro. It looked like a duck, it quacked like a duck. She's a duck, bro. She's a duck. You don't wife this up. You just don't, Kai.
Actually, not really, because that wasn't much of a thing a long time ago, but a story we've heard a lot. Now, it seemed like this guy confirmed. He's like, yo, I never did anything with Gigi. So he's saying he never did anything with Gigi. Gigi's saying that she never did anything with him. And we haven't heard anything to confirm that. Now, who recorded this video? That's where Cuff'em asked the question. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
The nigga that backdoored you, you don't need. The nigga that backdoored you, you don't know what the fuck that should be in the crib, tied up, and you should be getting everything off that nigga phone. Fact.
Talil, they got the video. I don't have the video, bro. Yes, bro.
What the f is going on in Clover? Holy. First dance, then Talil. Like, what the f going on with my high? So Talil recorded the video. Did he record it or he just got the video?
Once, whoever with him when I was telling the story, recorded video. I don't know who it was. Somebody with him.
All right, so everybody in the chat, y'all tell me to release the video then. If K Rich, that'll prove K Rich shit. I mean, release the whole video. How long the video you'll say it'll be? Like the call. How long was the call? Like that call y'all took, how long was it?
Read this message.
Hold on.
Let me just say the number real quick.
Just screenshot it. It better if you just screenshot it. So you won't like
true.
Cropping it. Oh nah, Clovo.
So here, we're hearing that Ty Lil recorded this video. And clearly this spread to the team and this got to the public. So what happens here? Ty Lil just snaked his man K Rich. So Ty Lil let this guy K Rich snakes academics. This guy's like monkey.
Which is a girl that is clapping your man's Cenat that you owe everything to. Yo, bro. I know Kai right now is in his room just like, how did I let this happen, bro? I put all these niggas on and they just stabbing me in the back like this. Stab, stab, stab. Nah, bro, this is crazy.
As a snake. So he snakes academics, lets K Rich come in and try to swing at him, harm him. Because the only reason that they were able to get that close through the security is because he knew Ty Lil and he was like, yeah, let them through. I talked to Ty Lil earlier. I thought we patched things up. Although it's a non-issue. Not getting tagged is a non-issue. And then he snakes this guy K Rich because he leaks the video to other people. Not only does he record the video, but he gives it to Kai's team. And on top of that, he's also snaking.
Now we're seeing the full reason why Kai changed. Facts. It really wasn't just one situation. It was an accumulation of all this shit. He's like, you know what, bro? Fuck it, I'm going to go and do my own thing.
Hell no.
I'm going to go and do my own thing. I'm tired of these streaming niggas. You know what I'm saying? For the ones that I'm really, really locked in with, I'll keep it cordial, bro. But I need to go and do my own thing, bro. That's what, I see it. I see it.
Kai Cenat. Why is he sneaking Kai Cenat? Because this video was used as material for Kai Cenat's relationship to end. Because this Ty Lil guy, he probably didn't want Kai Cenat to continue in this relationship with Gigi, as a lot of Kai Cenat's team also didn't want. So the guy Kai Cenat that's helped you a lot, you're snaking him as well. So 3 people that Ty Lil snaked off of just this one situation.
And you know what I think, you know what's funny about all this is because the way it's being pieced together, Ty Lil can always take the stance. I mean, I didn't know, and but I don't even fuck with that because it be like, if you so delusional, you so brain dead, you so like unaware of who's around you and the type of people you keeping around you, and you just allowing X, Y, Z to happen, you ain't got no consideration for your neighbor, for the people you call your partner, like, you a fuck nigga, bro. Straight up. You a fuck nigga. Again, now all of this is alleged. I don't know none of these niggas, so I'm not dying on no hill pointing the finger, but based off what I'm seeing, all of this is just fuckery, bro. Straight up. And Ty Lil can't even take the angle of like, I didn't know. I mean, it wasn't me. But it's like, these are the people you keeping around you, though. And these are the people you bringing around me. Why is this happening? Again, look like a duck, sound like a duck. What it is, man. What is it?
And yeah, Ty Lil's going to have to speak for himself. And Academics is also talking about he's heard Ty Lil's snake behavior from other people too. And this is just such a nuclear fallout because now Lil Baby has Academics on his head top because of something that Ty Lil started. So I wouldn't say Ty Lil snaked Lil Baby because I don't even know if they're cool or anything. But Lil Baby is definitely catching the fallout. So you could add a +1 to that honorable mention. So you got 3 heads on the stake, and you've got Lil Baby that's about to have an onslaught of press, negative press from academics for what he says is the next 18 months. So this is really grimy behavior by Ty Lil. And that leads me to believe that maybe, or it leads me to further strengthen my theory that it was Kai's team that first engineered the tweet of academics and Youngboy, because Ty Lil clearly doesn't mess with academics. So why wouldn't he tell people like, yo, put this tweet up, academics says that Youngboy cheated on, or Youngboy was messing with Gigi.
Again, it's a good little theory, bro. It's all alleged, but we see what's going on. We see what's going on. Let this be a lesson to everybody, though, bro. Again, I'm not saying that you can't have friends or can't be acquainted, but just be very, very careful who you really decide to let into your circle and tell all your business to, and, you know, bring around the people that you consider to be your loved ones, bro, because not everybody's for you, bro. Not everybody's keeping you in consideration, and that's big for me. Something that always got to be present in any deep relationship I have, whether it's business, you know, romantic or friendship or family. I need to see that level of consideration, that level of like, you not just a leech, you know what I'm saying? And you care. There's real genuine love in this situation. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Where you at, family? I'm gone. So they wanted Kai and Gigi relationship to fail from the start. Wow. Again, like, we still got it. Gigi did what she did. So that's set in stone too. This don't distract the fact that, you know, Gigi got her own slime. But it's like, we kind of see how the chips are falling, bro. And, you know, Kai got to take some responsibility too. Like, he's picking bad partners, straight up. Like, he's picking bad partners. There's just no way around it. I got a couple more videos we got to do, but I gotta use the bathroom like real bad, y'all. So I'm about to I'm gonna just play y'all some music real quick. Play y'all some muse, and I'm gonna just use the bathroom real quick, y'all. But I'll be right back. What song should I play for y'all? I'll play it. Y'all want some hard shit or some chill shit? We go like this. I'm gonna literally be fast.
Where you at, Berto?
All right. Back to it, back to it. Let's do it, let's do it. So happy this is the longest school weekend ever again because of the snow. We don't go back till Thursday. Oh, wow. They got y'all right. Where you at, though? What city is that? What city is that where y'all gonna be fucked up with the snow till Thursday? You got a good little deal. Bro, I still got school. Baltimore? Shit. That's crazy. How bad is it though? I mean, it's got to be pretty bad if they're not even letting y'all go to school. How many inches of snow is it? Mr. Trendsetter, whatever you do, I like. You look warm. Hey man, I'm staying cozy. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna stay cozy, bruh. I'm gonna stay cozy as fuck in this cold weather, man. I got midterms tomorrow. Sheesh. How much longer do you guys have? For all my people that's in school. Is it like, I guess midterms, that would be what y'all like halfway through already? I'm in Florida, so it's bipolar over here. I was in Florida. I was just in South Florida this past weekend. I literally just got back to Houston late last night. The weather was pretty good. In Miami area, the weather was good. I low-key wish I didn't have to go. Probably like 4 months left for me. Oh yeah. I be trying to tell y'all that time be flying, man. We already, what? January's almost over. We're already fucking almost 1 month in 2026. Y'all niggas stop bullshitting. Y'all niggas better get on that grind, man. Come back to the 305. Come on, y'all ready? I'm born and raised 305, man. I miss it. It was I was so nice, like going back and visiting. Genuinely, like I miss living there, but it's just too expensive, bro. It's just too expensive. It just don't even feel worth it. But there will be one day. There will be a day where we take that back on. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever live back in Florida again. Because, like, there's just no point. I'd rather just save my money and just stay here in Houston, honestly. I might live the rest of my, I don't know. I'd have to be like, fuck you, money rich to move back to Florida. That's the only time it might feel worth it. Where it's just like, I'm so rich, I just don't give a fuck. Because the places that I want to live in Florida, they probably going to charge goddamn 20 grand a month in rent, $15,000 a month in rent. And I'm never going to pay that. There's never a reason why I should be paying that. You know? But hey, it is what it is. All right, let's get into these last couple of videos, chat. Fuck you, money. Yeah, no, that's what it is, y'all. That, like, there's people that I feel like if you can genuinely afford to pay 20 bands a month in rent, you have fuck you money. That's the only way. $20,000 a month in just rent. Like, nigga, we trying to get to the point where we're consistently making that type of money, making $20,000, $30,000 a month. And you're telling me you out here just spending that on rent alone? Not food, not car, not nothing else? Like, that's what you spending on rent? Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's fuck you money. That's literally, because you just saying that feels like you just saying fuck you to my face. That's how it feels. That's too much for some damn rent. That's what I'm saying. So if you spending that, that's literally like, oh yeah, fuck you. That's literally like saying, yeah, nah, fuck you. You or what? You spend 20 bands a month on rent? Yeah, fuck you. That's fuck you money for sure. That's a top tier surgeon. I ain't gonna lie, let me see. I don't even think surgeons could afford that. Maybe a top tier surgeon. How much money does a top tier surgeon make? Oh, I put servant. I was like 100 a night. Hell no. Oh yeah, hell no. That ain't enough. This is not enough, chat. A top tier surgeon, average top tier rep surgeons yearly pay in the United States is 180 grand. That's not enough. Let's look at this. Okay. This statistic right here says as high as 415,000, as low as 39,000. No, I'm not saying it's not a lot of money. I'm just saying that it's not enough to be spending 20 grand a month in rent. So if you're making 415,000 a year, 415,000, let's just call it, I'm just gonna call it 415 to make the numbers easy. If you're doing that a year, divide that by 12, you're making 34 grand a month, which is a disgusting amount of money. Like you're doing amazing. You're doing amazing, but like you spend 20,000 of that on just rent. Like that's like more than half. Like, yeah, you still have $14,000 left, but I don't know, bro. That's like way too much for me. That just feels like that's not smart. So you saying you got to move weight to be able to live in Brickell? Oh yeah, pretty much. At least if you want to live like, you know what I'm saying? Now you don't have to live that crazy. Like, okay, I'm gonna show y'all. So this was my dream apartment. I wanted to live here. And I'm comfortable showing y'all because I'm just never gonna move here. So even if I eventually want to live here, I'm just never gonna move here. So there's this building called The Bond. There's this building called The Bond in Miami. Look at this. For 900 square feet. 900 square feet. It's fucking 4 bands a month, chat. Hold up. Look at this. Look at it right here. It's right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm gonna zoom in. 900 square feet, almost 5 grand a month. And this was like my dream building. Like I wanted to live here. Look how nice, like it's nice. But I can't live in a 900 square feet. I got too much shit. My apartment right now is like fucking I think like 2,000 square feet. You know what I'm saying? And I have a really nice apartment and shit. And I'm not paying this much. I'm not paying this much. I pay like $2,400 a month. I spend like $2,400 a month on rent. You're a lawyer? No, I'm not saying I don't spend 4 bands a month in rent. I spend like, I think my rent's like $2,400, which is still an expensive amount of rent. But okay, let me say, like, let me get my equivalent. So if I wanted to, they only have 3 available. But if I wanted to get my apartment equivalent, it's not a 3-bedroom. I have a 2-bedroom. But if I wanted to get a 3-bedroom, they're saying I'd have to spend 11 grand. I'm not doing that. Look at this. $11,000 for a 3-bedroom. And for a 3-bedroom where I live, it probably costs like $4,000. Which is, I'm not really trying to pay that, you know what I'm saying? But at least it feels reasonable. $2,400. Yeah, I spend about $2,400 on just rent. That's how much I'm paying. But look how nice this shit is, though. This shit's crazy nice. This shit's crazy nice. But this is in Miami. This is what $11,000 a month will get you in Miami. Nice, of course. $11,000 a month nice, though. I'm not doing this for 11 grand, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's beautiful, though. Got an upstairs, the balcony, you know, and you're in Miami, you're in the mix. But 11 G's? What are y'all doing, chat? Y'all doing this for 11,000? Money's not an option. Let's just say you can't afford it. But it's not like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. It's not even 5,000 a month is good for that. I don't think so. Would you do it for 20K? No. Fuck no. I just told you I'm not doing it for 11. Why would I do it for 20? I pay 2,400, 2,400. Maybe y'all niggas not understanding me. I'm not spending $20,000 a month in rent, bro. What y'all niggas think I'm Bill Gates? Jesus. Not doing that, man. Y'all know me, man. I'm Mr. Krabs. I like to hold on to my coins. Like, yeah, I'm going to spend on nice things here and there, but we got to save our monions, man. We gotta keep the monions in our pockets. Get you a 1-bedroom for $800. Nah, I need a 2-bedroom. 1, because I got a big ass Doberman that lives with me. And 2, I need a space. Like, this is my streaming. So I have a 2-bedroom because I do my work in the 2nd bedroom. So it's like my office. Ooh. So like this is where I do all my streaming and stuff. This is the 2nd bedroom. All right. Y'all ready to get in the next reaction? You'll be in the trenches with that amount. I'm saying, like, nah, I'm straight. I'm straight. You know, it's like a fine line. Like, yeah, you gotta save your coins, but you also need to, you know, live a little and experience some of the fruits of your labor. You know what I'm saying? But, all right, let us get into this joint, man. Oh, this nigga just sent me some funny shit. Nigga said, I have no fruits, just veggies. Jesus. All right, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Spam
Where
up.
you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. Men refuse to be providers in modern dating. Woman changed everything. Let's get right into it and see what's going on, bro. Seems like brothers are like, yo, I'm just not even gonna deal with this no more. Y'all don't want to rock with me? Y'all said we evil, we toxic, and Fine, fuck it. I'ma just be celibate. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Tap into the Twitch streams. Links to that be in the description so you never miss a live stream reaction. Let's see what's going on, y'all.
He's definitely done with the love phase and he's not looking for a wife. His sole focus is to clap them cheeks because when he was grinding and looking for love, nobody wanted him. So he's straight on that. He has figured out how to get exactly what he wants and he don't mind paying for it because he got the money to do it. He can have a different girl every single night if that's what he wanted. So why would he waste his time marrying somebody when he knows that that's going to be the same poo-tang that he going to have for the rest of his life, day after day and year after year? It makes no sense to me.
I mean, that's a mindset. That is a mentality. But I've always said, brothers, no matter how cold the world has been to you, no matter how, you know, how much people have turned their back on you, you should always lead with love. Because I feel like when you start living like this and you start losing all hope for relationships and like, man, I ain't taking no girl seriously no matter what because they did me dirt and, you know, now I'm successful now. I'm going to just treat hoes like shit. You're going to lose yourself. You're going to get lost in the sauce. So it's like, it's not worth it, bro. You know, again, don't be no sucker. I'm not telling you out here, you know, you go give your hard work up to some girl that's some gold digger just because she look good and now that you up and now because you can get, you know, the caliber of women that you think you align with because you got money, you just go give it up quick to them. Don't be no fucking sucker. But, you know, don't be the nigga that just, it comes so cold that you think the world is evil now and you never gonna find some shit that makes sense.
So stop skipping the grinding phase and chasing that finished man. Because by the time he's up, love is gone. And all that's left is the transaction.
I'm doing all right.
What can you give me that I don't already have? I could get everything for myself. I like a man with money. I like to go travel. I like to be pampered. Just like you like to travel, you like to get pampered. Okay? Men with money. That's it. How much a man gonna
Do you have money though? Can you do it for yourself? It's crazy. You know, a lot of people will get on here and say that, but can you provide that for yourself though?
make for you to take them serious? How much a month? Over 6 figures a month. I was just
Yeah, we
about to
talked
say,
about this. We talked about this. This bitch talking about you need to make over 6 figures a month. Mind you, she doesn't even make 6 figures a year.
Yeah, she's high maintenance, y'all. So I'll do over 6 figures a month. I took a shot at that.
I'm speaking from experience because that's normal for me. So if it's normal for you, then that's not my problem. That's your problem. So if y'all don't like
If
what
she
I
want a
said,
nigga that makes 60K to 100K a month, let her say
Over
what
it,
she
yeah.
say. Over.
that's
yeah.
for me, not for you.
That's for her to like.
I'm not
How
dating
y'all mad
her.
because somebody else got a standard? Like any other feminist person.
That's
I
need a man who can pay my bills and take care of me.
That's all you had to say. Let's go.
Where are we going?
To the adoption agency to make you my daughter since you're clearly looking for a father.
Nah, he's cooked. That's kind of funny.
So the reason why provider is at the top of the list is because I feel like under a provider is ambition, is discipline, intelligence, someone that I can learn from. Like I love to serve and I don't mind, I want to help him in his business, his endeavors, whatever his dreams and goals are. Like I've always been that girlfriend.
They telling me to sell it. They telling me don't love them for free. Then they telling me, oh, just love them. You gotta love them. And then they telling me to sell it. And I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do anymore.
Y'all, at this point, I'm looking for a provider. So this is my application video. Hello, my name is Stephanie. I cook, I clean, I fuck, I suck, and I shut the fuck up.
Holy. She said she fuck, she suck, and shut the fuck up.
Hell no, man. What the fuck?
I know a couple niggas that's looking for something like
As
that.
long as you paying those fucking bills.
Jesus Christ.
Amen. Amen.
What's your age?
29.
Are you single?
I'm single.
And are you from Miami?
I'm actually from Jersey.
Okay.
I've been here for a year.
What's it like dating men in Miami?
The reason why I left New Jersey is because Miami has the man with the most money. So you're gonna find you a man with money if you look the part.
So you
Bitch, you do not look the part. Hell no.
think these men who have money want you for you, or do they just want some quick cat?
They just want a cute accessory, and I'm that. If you're
Are you? Like, Are you though?
Living in Miami, you need to be a cute accessory for the men with money.
But do you think
So why are you still single?
there's real love in that, or is it
No,
just
she looks
superficial?
tired. She's been trying for a while. She looks tired. I think it's time to hang it up, love. Come on, man.
Definitely not real love in that.
But you said you came here for that.
I didn't come here for that. I didn't come here for that, but I'm here because there's men with money, and I like that, but that's not why I'm here.
Why wouldn't it?
Do you hear the hypocrisy? I'm here because there's men with money here, but I'm not here for that, but I like that. Like, they can't even commit to the lie. Like, just stand on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gold digger. I don't care about nothing. Like the other girl, the other clip. You see, I ain't even get on her ass like that. She said, hey, I'm a fucking suck for money. Just pay the bills. I ain't even get on her. I was like, okay. At least she's standing on it. She's saying, I ain't got no morals. I don't give a fuck. As long as you pay these bills, I'm a suck fuck and shut the fuck up. That's what she said. I'm all right. Fuck it. I respect it. Do you, queen. That's your life. But now I got to get on your ass because you over here talking, you know what I'm saying? You can't hold no accountability. You talking shit. What? Just stand on it, man. You ran through and you tired. You've been in the game a long time and you still single. Being the accessory that you say you are. It's not working though. It don't look like it.
Work with the man who wasn't necessarily rich.
Because they can't keep up with the lifestyle of a bad bitch. I don't know if I could curse.
And what does that lifestyle entail?
Hair, nails, eating out, dressing up, expensive shoes. You can't date a broke guy who's not going to pay for your nails, your hair, your food, your shoes, your clothes.
DG said, I'm sorry, Berto, but if I said I lost hope, is that wrong? Bro, I promise you, you don't got to lose hope, man. A lot of this stuff lives on the internet. I know it looks like it's crazy out there, and it is. Don't get me wrong. It is crazy out there. You do have to keep your eyes open. But I promise you, there's a lot of women that not moving like this, gang. I promise you. I promise you. Don't give up, bro. Just keep it P. Focus on yourself. Grind hard. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to put yourself out there, but keep your eyes open. When they show you who you are, listen to them. That's really what it comes down to, gang. When a person shows you who you are, listen. Don't ignore the red flags.
And when do you expect him to start dropping the bag?
On the first day, it's given like a cute date, right? Maybe $300 on the date, and that's gonna show whether he has money or not.
She came all the way from New Jersey looking for a man to take care of her. Why don't she use this time to go back to school, try to better herself, try to create her own career so she can make her own money and be able to take care of herself? Because she's not going to get the outcome that she's expecting.
Why do you keep talking to money when you talk tradition?
Because I'm telling you that that's how I am as a woman. So if I'm with a man, like, I'd rather be at home with the children, taking care of the home.
Can you give me another example?
You're outside.
Okay. Can you give me another example of tradition that is not based around finance?
That's tradition. The woman role and the man role. The man is the provider. The woman is the
But it's not always. It's not.
What if I want to provide at home? What if I want to provide food and love and loyalty? What if I just want to provide that? What if I can't provide no money, but I'm good at providing those other things? Will you love me, baby?
Oh, hell no, man.
Will you love me if I ain't got no money, young? Will you love me? As long as I'm loyal?
That cares for the home.
But it's not always based around finance. There's some traditional things.
I'm taking care of the children. I'm taking care of the house. That has nothing to do with finance.
So you don't believe that in today's world that you can maintain doing both?
I think that's unfair to the woman.
You're already doing it.
Correct. But if I have a man in my life,
so that absolves you of everything.
And that is why women are single, because it's like they rather do it by themselves, just like a man rather do it by himself.
The message that you're putting out there is that this is tradition. This is how it should go. And no, how it should go is me and you come together as two independent people, and we figure out how to make this house work. Because there's a lot of people who would say, hey, you know what? You want to be a Fortune 500.
That is still more tradition. Like, that is a more traditional. If you go back, that's how it was. Women didn't have rights. Women couldn't work. Women couldn't do shit.
But you got them today.
Stay home.
No, but
that's what I mean when I.
Do you see the hypocrisy here? Women will get on here and talk about tradition, and like this, that's the example she's using. She's using the example of like, oh, we ain't have no rights. We ain't have no. It's like, do you want to go back to that? Is that what you're trying to say? Like, you're saying you want to go back to not having no control or real influence over your life? I think what brother was trying to say is the right approach. Look, I'm telling y'all this as a nigga that, man, if I'm good, I'm financially secure, I'll take care of it. I got you, babe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I want you to be, working and breaking your back if you don't have to. If as a man, I'm willing to provide. But at the same time, if we are a team, that's really what it comes down to. We are a team. I need to know that you have my back the same way I have yours. So if we are in a situation where I can't afford to just be paying for everything, and I need you to step up to the plate as my partner in this relationship, so we can navigate this together. It's not just about me or you. It's about us creating the lifestyle that we want to live as a team. What part are we both going to play to make this work? Okay. And that's why there's no rules to this shit. It might look different for every team. You know what I'm saying? For this team, the woman might be going 50-50 with her man. For this team, the woman might only be paying the light bill. For this team, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the woman is only cooking and cleaning and giving a nigga a massage when the nigga come home. But there's no rules to this shit. And that's what society's got fucked up. Everybody wanted to be one way when there's no one size shoe fit all for this. Because everybody's at a different place in their life. Everybody's making a different income. Everybody got different careers. Everybody got different amount of kids, different type of situations. Like, what are you willing to do for your family? That's what it comes down to. But, people don't care about family no more. All they care about is adding another highlight to their Instagram reel.
Say tradition, guys. I'm talking about old age. I would have been better off in the old days, guys. Like, for real. Like, I would have been better off in the old days because I would have been a great mom at home, cooking, cleaning, sucking, and that's it. I would have been good. Like, I would have been good, for real.
Before I started going to the country club, before I started going to upscale bars and restaurants, before I started meeting the men who got stacks on stacks on stacks, I was going to the free places. There's a lot of women that do not have the funds right now to invest and be around people with money, be around men with money. So where you gonna go? I'm gonna put y'all on. These are very low-key places that nobody thinks about. Exhibit A, I'm about to show y'all right now. Let me get out the car. So you're gonna go to Best Buy. And I know a lot of you probably like, Best Buy? Best Buy is the home of successful techie men who are in tech, men who are in finance.
That's the problem. Most of these women don't want to do nothing. They just want a nigga who gives them $1,000 a week and asks for nothing in return. I mean, again, if that's your life, hey, I wish the best for you, but the problem is girls will want that. Girls will say they want that until they end up fucking 35 with however many kids, and that nigga just fuck around and leave them. And now you ain't got nothing built for yourself. You ain't got no degree. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no connections. You ain't got no friends. You ain't got nothing. And then you sitting there miserable. Literally. My ladies, again, I'm not mad at the idea of a nigga handling business. I'm really not. I'm with y'all. I feel like a nigga's supposed to step up to the plate and handle certain shit. But at the end of the day, why would you want to be in a relationship with somebody that is not willing to be your partner for real? Like, you just want to use a nigga? That's really what you want? You really just want a transactional relationship with a person that's supposed to be your forever and, lock in with you and raise your kids? That's what you want? Come on, bro. What's good, Buzz? Welcome to the stream, family. Welcome to the stream.
Go to Best Buy. Why? Because they got to go get electronics. Don't knock it until you try it. We're gonna go into Best Buy.
She done went right up in Best Buy. But to be honest, I think women like her who that's their #1 goal, to go out and find a regular provider man. I think this one
Niggas shopping for phone cases. She's so fucking down bad. She see a nigga looking at phone cases talking about potential provider #1. Bitch, you couldn't afford a phone case? Oh, man. Again, bro, this is a sad life. You're not waking up. You're not waking up with your goals in mind. You're like, how can I just go find a nigga to pay for some shit for me? Oh, my God.
women may be able to pull it off if she keep going out and keep approaching the right men. Because some of these men
He
be
low-key
willing
do sound
to
like
pay
Cleveland,
to
the
play.
commentator.
What's your age? 46. Are you single?
What's good, Astro?
So where do you think most men
You
go
late,
wrong
bro.
when it comes on to dating women? I would say if you have a mindset where, yo, what up? You want to be in the video with our boy?
What are we talking about?
Well, he was talking about dating and challenges with dating. You guys have any challenges with dating? Okay.
So my challenge is that nobody wants to be in a serious relationship and everybody just wants to fuck.
Another challenge is they do not want to provide.
Okay.
They want to be the woman.
Okay, can I speak on that?
Okay.
Can I have a moment?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to piss them off, though. You're going to get mad, okay?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Is it rage free?
It is.
Okay, it's okay.
Is
Go
it
ahead.
okay?
Go ahead.
Okay, for you, my feedback is this. 99% of men on the earth would probably wife you up. So you're only picking the one dude out of like 1,000 because he's the best guy. So it's not really a guy problem. It's just that you like only the best. Am I right?
Look at that. He's talking his shit right now. Now, we already did the statistics. You know, I'm not going to do it again. But there's 1 billion niggas on this earth. And y'all want the top 1%. It's like trying to win the lottery. Y'all, not all y'all hoes are going to get NBA players, gang. Not all y'all hoes are going to get NFL players. It's just not what it's talking like. Come on, man. That is, you literally, y'all are wishing on stars at this point. If that's your life, hey, congratulations. Literally, you won the lottery. But come on. Not all of y'all are going to be living this lifestyle. That's not how this shit going to go. And you guys are going to literally be sad, lonely, and miserable. I'm not wishing that on you. I'm just telling you what it is. If y'all don't start making, I'm not saying lower your standards, make realistic standards. Y'all over here talking about you want to be with a nigga that's Jeff Bezos rich, level of rich, when you don't even make 30K a year. Y'all don't even make 30K a year. Talk about you want a nigga like Jeff Bezos in your life. It's genuinely confusing.
You want only that best guy's got all the options. So I promise you, now I can bring guy after guy after guy here, and they'll commit to you in 2 seconds. You'll have a husband by 5 minutes from now. You're an amazing woman to have a husband in 5 minutes. But it wouldn't be the one you want.
Oh, he's simping a little bit. He said, you're an amazing woman. You don't know her. She look all right, but shit, she's an amazing woman? You just met her 2 seconds ago, man.
The one you can have. In your case, you gotta remember this, right? So
he's spitting though. I'm just trolling right now.
feminism is a good thing, right? It's a good thing, right? So who got 65% of college graduations this year? Women, right? Isn't that awesome? It's a good change. Who got 65% of mortgages this year? Women. That's great, right? You're advancing.
But that doesn't matter.
Of course it doesn't. No. But one moment. I'm saying it's great. But the point is that now dudes are broke. So the problem is we're at an impasse.
I don't care that men are broke. You should provide for your woman.
I know you don't care that about men. But what I'm saying is that you also
You're talking to a wall right now, gang. They don't give a fuck.
We want the best. And so as a result of that, that's why you guys are stuck.
But it's not just the best. It's just being taken care of.
But if women have 65% of the jobs, then how are they going to take care of you?
Most women have dads who take care of them. Why would they date a man who doesn't take care of them?
You're right. But the challenge is that we have to bridge the gap. Because if a girl's going to have 65% of the jobs, we got to bridge the gap. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not following.
So if you're a guy and 35% of jobs only go to men, what you going to do to pay for that girl? It's tough, but you want the best. I understand that.
He just has to work harder.
Yeah.
He just has to work harder. I mean, okay. This is the thing, bro. It's like, again, I'm not no sucker ass nigga. I'm never gonna be sitting here and be advocating for niggas to be acting like bitches. You a man in this world. Nobody gonna save you. You do need to get your ass up and work hard. You do need to get your ass up with the intentions to provide. You do need to make sure that you a leader and you know what I'm saying, the leader and provider of your household. I'm not advocating for you to sit on that couch and be, you know, some housewife, husband ass nigga, man. I'm not advocating for that. But what I will say is you also don't want to be in a relationship where you're literally like wifing a parasite. She doesn't love you. She doesn't care about you. She doesn't want to add anything to your pot. She doesn't want to pour into your cup at all. All she want to do is take. And then as soon as you ain't got nothing left, she gone.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
So you got to look out for that. Yo, what? How the fuck a man gonna provide for the woman if he broke and struggling to provide for himself? And that's the thing. And this is why a lot of brothers do end up with a toxic mentality, because I do see how it's hard. So you grinding, everybody shitting on you, everybody dissing you, nobody taking you serious while you grinding. Then you finally make it. And now you looking around like, oh, everybody want a piece of me now. Where was y'all when I was just talking to you and you said that I was? Oh, nah, I'm straight. I get it. But there's a lot of moving factors. And that's why as a brother, you always do have to maintain your discipline. You do have to understand that, you know, just because you had a bad experience with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a million people. You can have a bad experience with millions of people, but that doesn't mean that you can't have a great experience with the million and one person. You know what I'm saying? And I tell y'all, because it's really the same, bro. When you look at just life in general, like, you know, put it like on business. You get knocked down 100 times, you got to stand up 101. So again, y'all gotta learn from your mistakes. You got to learn from other people's mistakes. You got to keep your eyes open and be cautious on how you're moving. I'm not telling you to you know, be an idiot or a sucker, but you know, you still got to not forget that to be kind in this world, even when you have every reason not to be. Real shit. A relationship is 50-50 and two people moving as one. I hate that people can't see that anymore. And that's what I'm saying. And you know, 50-50 can look like so many different ways, bro. Like 50-50 could look like 50-50 financially. 50-50 could look like where you're doing 30% of this and 20% of that. Like you could break it up in so many different ways. Like 50-50 doesn't have to just be financially. Like I'm so independent, but I do have things that I like. And like, yeah, I'd love a man to provide, but I don't expect it out of him. And I think that's a good man. I think as a woman, I think a great place to be is you want a man to provide, you want a man to, you know, handle X, Y, and Z, but you also should want to be there and know that if you had to step up to the plate to support your man in any way, you know what I'm saying? The same way that he should be able to step up to the plate and support you. It's not a one-sided thing. It's not a one-sided thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all support each other. That's a relationship. Or at least that's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. I appreciate you, Buzz, for tapping in, man. I'm going to head out. I love what you're doing. Hey, I appreciate you. I love that fact, you know, you showing love and support, brother. All right, y'all. I'm getting to this last react of the night. This one's a little bit different. I'm actually going to be starting to post on my BERTO Extra channel again. So we're going to be reacting to these type of videos, a little bit more variety type reactions over on BERTO Extra. So if you guys don't know what channel that is, I'll actually show that to you right now. I still got to change the Avi. I got to change the Avi. I haven't posted on there in a while. But this channel right here, my BERTO Extra channel, I'm going to be posting more like variety type reacts on there. So yeah, y'all tap in. All right. Yes, W7 stream streak. I appreciate that, man. Let go. 3, 2.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
Much love, DG. Much love. Gaming tonight? Nah, not tonight. Not tonight. I got some editing and stuff I got to do tonight. No game tonight. Let's go. 10 things you didn't know could kill you. Let's get right into it, bro. This life shit's so precious. You got to really learn to appreciate it, man. You know, one time a teacher told me this. Oh, no, it wasn't a teacher. I think it was my mom. But she was like, you could use a pencil to write some shit, or you could use a pencil to hang. So anything can really get you got. So y'all got to be careful, bro. Let's get right into the video and see what it's talking about. Tap into the Twitch stream so you never miss a live stream reaction. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Air hoses. Contrary to belief, air hoses are extremely dangerous. Although they're often used for filling up car tires, blowing out dust in keyboards, and inflating huge bouncy castles. They also carry enough pressure to tear through skin, damage internal organs, or even be fatal if mishandled. On a calm morning in May 2011, a truck driver in New Zealand was going about his daily routine. He climbed onto the rigging between his truck's cabin trailer, a place he'd stood countless times before. But in one unlucky moment, his boot slipped, and instead of falling on steady ground, the man fell backwards straight onto his compressed air hose.
Jesus. This nigga, bro. This is crazy. He might need to, after all this, if he survives, he might need to go just buy a lottery ticket, because what are the odds of that? Like, I'm not saying that that's a good thing that happened, but this nigga's pulling odds that just ain't right, bro. That shit went right through his hole. Hell nah.
The brass nozzle punctured him through his left buttock, and in an instant, high pressurized air about 100 pounds per square inch began flooding into his
If you
body.
out here dying by air hoses, natural selection, on me.
The man's body began to inflate in size. Air forced its way beneath his muscles and fat, separating his tissue like it was sheets of paper.
This nigga turned into a goddamn cartoon character. A SpongeBob bit.
Chest tightened,
IRL.
his skin stretched, and his face ballooned into a grotesque puff. Co-workers who happened to cross his path screamed in terror. They quickly rushed to his side, shocked at the mortifying sight.
Oh
They
my
shut off the air
God.
supply and carefully rolled him onto his side, knowing his lungs and heart were under pressure. Ice packs were pressed against his swollen neck and chest to try and ease the
Why ain't yank it out? I'd imagine he was in excruciating pain. Maybe that's why he couldn't get to it.
suffocating strain. Ambulance crews arrived as fast as they could, but when they found the man, he could barely breathe. His body literally doubled in size. It was full with so much air that every time an EMT tried to put a needle in his body to start an IV, the air would just push it right out.
Really?
Doctors later compared his skin to feeling like densely packed bubble wrap just waiting to explode. But luckily for this man, he didn't explode. It took days for the air to escape his tissue, but against all odds, he survived by farting it all out of his body. Others, however, wouldn't be as lucky. Like the time a poultry worker in Mississippi.
So he survived. Wow. I ain't gonna lie though. I couldn't go out like that. Like if I died like that, my nigga, at that point I'm just haunting whoever's closest to me, bro. Like I just nah. That's the type of let's call it petty or whatever, but I'm gonna be so miserable in the afterlife. Somebody gotta feel me, bro.
Got carried away with his friend while horseplaying, and for some odd reason, he decided to stick an air hose in his, yeah. The air pressure from the hose was so immense that he blew up from the inside, rupturing most of his organs in the process.
Holy shit.
Surprisingly, there are a lot of cases like this, so even though they're fun to play with, air
Much
hoses
love,
are
Astro.
dangerous. Always keep them in safe places, and please don't misuse them. A broken heart. It shouldn't be, but true love often feels like one of the rarest things to find in life, and once you find it, you never want it to leave you. Such wasn't the case for a man who was forced to read his wife's eulogy at her funeral after he supported her for a 4-year battle against ovarian cancer. The pair were inseparable. The man became engaged to her when he was just 21 years old, and the two would go on to be married for 30. 4 years. That's nearly twice my age. And now, instead of making more memories with the companion of his life, he was making funeral speeches and writing thank you letters to those who came to the service. The amount of exertion something like this can have on one's heart is no joke. Only mere moments after the eulogy, the man was found slumped over in his house in the middle of writing thank you letters. He had literally passed away from a broken heart.
Wow. That's crazy. I done got on this camera so many times, told y'all, you're not gonna die. A girl breaking your heart not gonna kill you. Damn. I can't even say that with factual confidence anymore.
Doctors
That's
said his
crazy.
grief was so profound that it caused him to have a heart attack. And this wasn't just an isolated incident, it's a phenomenon that happens to many others as well. It's called broken heart syndrome, or Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. It's a temporary heart condition triggered by intense emotional or mental stress that makes the heart's main pumping chamber weaken, causing it to mimic the symptoms of a literal heart attack. Soda cans. Imagine that it's a hot summer day and you've done nothing but bask in the sun's overwhelming rays of heat all morning. You're parched, so you go indoors to get yourself a nice cold can of soda. But, to your disappointment, none of the drinks were put away in the fridge. They were left out on the table, so now they're just warm and gross. You come up with an idea.
You evil,
You take
Juke.
one of the cans of soda and throw it into the freezer in order to speed up the cooling of the beverage. To wait for it to cool down, you go and watch some YouTube and then end up falling asleep. Hours pass, and you forget that you left the soda in there. Eventually, when you wake up and stumble across your fridge again, you remember that you put a soda in its freezer. Hoping that the drink hasn't frozen solid, you quickly take it out of the freezer, crack it open, and boom. Just like that. The can explodes like a hand grenade right in front of your face.
Oh
This
my
is a
God.
real case that happened to a boy in China on August 25th.
Yeah, bro, I can't go out like that, bro. They gonna be at my grave talking about I died from a soda can, nigga? No. That's not pee enough. That's not pee enough. If I go out, I need to go out because, like, I was wrestling a grizzly bear or something, protecting my family. And the grizzly bear lost an arm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way I'm going out. I can't die because a soda can exploded in my face. What? No.
2012. Luckily for this boy, however, medical professionals were able to save him and nurse him back to health. Frozen soda cans are extremely dangerous, and in some cases, they're even lethal. Freezing them forces...
That's what y'all get for drinking soda, though, at your grown age. How many of y'all really still buying soda and putting it in your fridge? The only time soda should be consumed is if you're at a restaurant and for, like, you know what I'm saying, it's been months since you had a soda and you're just like, fuck it, I'll get a fountain drink soda. Y'all grown-ass adults still buying soda and putting it in your fridge? Like, come on, man. It's 2026. Prioritize your health, bro. Drink some fucking water. You see what I'm drinking? Come on, man. Let's lock in.
The carbon dioxide in the soda to create tightly packed reservoirs inside of the can that store high amounts of energy similar to a bomb. So keep your soda in the fridge, and if you do put it in the freezer, don't forget to take it out so that you don't go boom.
God forbid a nigga want a little flavor. See, that's your problem, bro. You want some sweet shit. You don't need none of that sweet shit. Drink some water, bro. Jeez. Tired of y'all.
Boom. Gooning.
Bro, I could have gambled this nigga was gonna be the one for gooning.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a couple of ways that gooning can take you out. But, so that this video doesn't get demonetized, I'll be swift on the topic. The risk of passing away from this is extremely low, especially if you're a healthy individual. However, if you're struggling with any underlying cardiovascular diseases, it's possible that excessiveness could trigger a heart attack, arrhythmia, or a stroke.
Yeah. You went out to gooning. You was whacking your shit too hard and your heart popped. Nah. So that's gotta be minus 1 million aura points, nigga. You might as well not even existed at that point.
On September 18th,
Can't
in
go out like
2019,
that.
a heartbroken teen suffering from depression would find himself unable to ignore how his last Valentine's Day went. I don't really know how, but he snuck past his parents and locked himself away in a room where he then doomed himself to destruction. He gooned 56 times until he had a heart attack. However, I'd take this case with a...
How'd you even do it that many times, bro? The skin wasn't peeling off your shit? Jesus. You was just wong, 56 on? There's no way that even felt good, gang. That's sick. That nigga was, nigga, 56? Like, let's just sit back and like actually think about that for a second. I know it's not a pleasant thought to think about, but 56. Your shit must have been a bleeding in some more shit. What? Yeah, bro. Nah, some of these people are cooked. He must have been on drugs or something. There's no way. You just 56?
A huge gulp of salt, because due to the bizarreness of his passing, tons of media outlets have exaggerated how he went out, often claiming that he
was a black guy? Damn shame.
did it 100 times and ripped his thing off his body, which is obviously just not true. Vending machines.
My God.
He was infuriated. A man had just put the only dollar he had on him into the vending machine.
Yeah,
and
Yellow,
his
you
snack
need to
was
go to
stuck
the
inside
hospital.
of the machine, floating
Something's
in
wrong
limbo.
with you.
The problem had a simple solution. Just shake the stupid clanker. The man began rocking the vending machine back and forth over and over again until his snack finally fell and was free for him to take. Unfortunately, however, it wouldn't be the only thing to fall. The 1,200-pound vending machine would also tip over on him and crush his neck.
Yeah, see, again, this is not enough aura for me, bro. So you telling me big ass vending machine, you see it coming and your reaction time so slow you couldn't get out the way? Natural selection. You deserve that, brother. You deserve to go out like that. I'm sorry, not sorry. Our reaction time got to be better than that as a man. I could never. You see me? I'm too quick. I'm dodging that. Quit. Come on, man.
Against the wall. The man
It's
would
Bert
be
we
pinned against
talking
the
about.
wall, struggling to keep the machine from fully flattening his neck. But sadly, his efforts would prove to be fruitless. He wouldn't survive to see the next day. More people pass away from vending machines than they do shark attacks. There's about 2 to 4 casualties from vending machines each year in the US. So, if the machine isn't giving up your snack, you can get angry at it, you can swear at it, but don't get into a fight with it. 10 out of 10 times, you will lose.
Y'all niggas not even seeing
Sudden
me.
choking. Imagine this. You're hanging out with your friends, chilling at a party, and conversing with other people while losing track of time. And then that's when it hits you. You start choking on literally nothing. It's called a laryngospasm. It's a sudden, violent, and involuntary spasm of your vocal cords that is so forceful that it entirely blocks.
That's a good ass point. Never be so greedy to the point you fight in a vending machine gang. Yeah, bro. That's really was God trying to save you from, eating some bullshit.
Your body's airways. Mild cases of laryngospasms last just a few seconds, while more intense cases can last up to a few minutes, which is pretty horrifying when you think about it. 1 second, you're chilling on some mobile games. The next second, you're literally fighting for your life and suffocating on nothing. If this ever happens to you, don't panic or try to gasp for extra air. Remaining calm helps your muscles relax. Take small sips of water to clear any possible irritants causing the spasm and apply pressure.
This one of them ones where if this ever happened to you and you survive, you literally gotta be like, oh shit, this nigga God can just pull my card at any time. I gotta lock in. You're not in control. This happens to you, you just chilling and you just start choking to death because God said so. Oh yeah. If you was like a non-believer, this need to make you a believer for sure. You need to go to church, start praying and doing all the extra shit, because this nigga just can pull your card at any time. You better lock in and show some appreciation.
Pressure on the soft spots behind your earlobes. It'll help your vocal cords ease up. And most importantly, seek professional help.
And God.
Restaurant signs. In January 2023, a swarm of fierce winds ripped through Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
Shit.
The family arrived at their favorite local Denny's to start their morning off with some warm pancakes and coffee, an entirely questionable option for breakfast. No offense. However,
yeah, Denny's, I don't care what happened. You went to Denny's, that was your first mistake. Why are you eating Denny's? Of course you're going to be in a life-threatening situation. You eating Denny's.
towering above the Denny's.
That's like eating Arby's. Why are you eating Arby's? You don't even value your life if you putting Arby's down your throat.
Parking lot was an 80-foot sign weighing more than a ton. To most, the sign was a glowing beacon for bacon, eggs, and pancakes. But
From
for this
Arby's
family, it became
or
the
Denny's.
last thing they'd ever see. A 72-year-old woman sat in the car with her husband and daughter when a storm outside struck. The pole groaned under the wind's pressure, then, without warning, it suddenly snapped. The massive sign came crashing down on the car, crushing the roof and trapping the family inside. Unfortunately, the 72...
Hold on, wait. Niggas are defending Denny's? Let me find out my niggas in here eating Denny's, bro. Y'all dead ass wake up. Get in your car. Drive. Maybe even pass an IHOP on the way. And go sit down in a Denny's? Denny's. Chat. Don't piss me off, bro. I won't ever cut this stream on again. I find out my community out here eating Denny's, gang. And Arby's and shit. That's y'all a bunch of Denny's and Arby's eating motherfuckers, bro? You passing up Waffle House and IHOP? Nah, bro. Don't let me find out, bro. Don't let me find out y'all niggas out here eating Denny's and fucking Arby's and shit, bro.
2-year-old lady didn't survive its impact, and her husband would also go on to pass
I'm
away from
sick,
the injuries
y'all
the
just told me
accident
that.
gave. There are multiple cases where restaurant signs, gas station signs, and storefronts fall on people. So, never be discouraged to keep your distance from an unstable-looking board that's giving you an off feeling when you're
Gotta change
entering
my
a
battery.
business. It might just save your life. Sneezing. We all do it. You're sitting in a job interview, or in a library, or in front of your date, and then you feel it coming. The tingling sensation that tickles the small hairs inside of your nose, letting you know that you're about to sneeze. The natural thing to do is to let that sneeze fly. Well, while trying to not make a mess. But oftentimes instead, we just find ourselves stifling the
Niggas
sneeze.
still in the chat talking about fucking Denny's and
My anatomy
Arby's,
teacher
bro.
in high school always told us to break the
Damn.
habit, and honestly, it makes sense as to why. During a sneeze, if your mouth and nose are both closed, the pressure generated in the airways can surpass more than 20 times its normal amount. And in a recent case during 2023, a man sick with hay fever held in his sneeze by instinctively pinching his nose and closing his mouth. The force that...
By yourself? I understand if you was like in a college classroom or, you know, somewhere you don't want to disturb the peace, but you holding in your sneeze driving by yourself, gang? Just sneeze. What the hell?
built up in his airways was so immense that it literally tore open his windpipe.
Jesus.
It's only rare to pass away from.
This nigga was superhuman. Nigga sneezed so powerful it ripped open his chest. Nah, bruh.
But nonetheless, holding in a sneeze just isn't worth gambling your life. Christmas trees. There's no better feeling in the world than to finish setting up your Christmas tree just in time for the...
This nigga was the first X-Men. Nigga had the X gene in his body, just fucking sneezing, body exploding. Ah! That's some shit that would happen at, like, y'all ever watch The Boys? Where niggas got superpowers, but they low-key be fucked up, so just crazy shit can happen. That's some shit you would see on The Boys, bruh. Nigga just sneeze, body explode. Huh?
Holidays. Nothing beats a Christmas.
Great
with
show, by the
fruitcake,
way. Y'all go
eggnog,
tap in
and,
if you ain't watching that.
A house fire. US fire departments respond to an average of 200 home fires caused by Christmas trees each year. And as you would presume, these fires lead to casualties. Christmas tree house fires are significantly more dangerous than normal fires in your home. This is
Really?
because these fires usually occur at night or early morning when people have gone to sleep but left all of their decorations plugged in and lit up. They're usually caused by candles that were placed too close to the tree, faulty wires, or heat caused by all of the decorative electrical elements.
Yes, if I die like this, nobody's ever getting to celebrate Christmas ever again. And like, I'm gonna become the Grinch in the afterlife, nigga. I'm coming through everybody's crib and I'm setting they shit on fire too. All their presents, everything. And I'm putting coal in their continents. I'm not playing with niggas. I'm not playing with niggas. I can't die like this. If I die like this, everybody gotta feel me. Straight up.
And as opposed to normal house fires that are slow and
Don't
steady in
care.
their startup, Christmas fires with a dry tree can ignite and spread across a room in less than just 30 seconds. So, with that being said, try not to get too carried away with your holiday spirit this year. Doing nothing. You see that signs can fall on you.
Bro, it wouldn't have been your fault. I know, but it's just, no. I can't be the only one that goes out miserable on Christmas, bro. I can't be the one that goes out miserable on Christmas because I wanna set up my Christmas tree and, you know, make my family happy and have a good time, and I got a bunch of lights. I gotta die? No, everybody gotta die too then. Fuck it. Everybody gotta go. All right? So everybody fucked up. That's just what it is. That's what's gotta be.
Beverages can explode in your face, and that Christmas...
They're gonna make a movie about me too. Bert Nightmare on Christmas, bro. They gonna have a jingle about me and shit too. Make sure you're good on Christmas, cause Bert's gonna steal your presents and burn your house down. Make sure that you do good in school, get good grades, or else Bert's gonna take your life away. Ho, ho, ho. All that. So y'all niggas better lock in, cause I'm pulling up and I'm fucking everything up.
Trees can set you ablaze in your sleep. So you decide that the best course of action for you to avoid all danger
Berto. No! Berto's crazy. No. Oh, shit.
Doing absolutely nothing.
Oh, it's funny.
And then you explode into a ferocious blaze, so powerful that it leaves nothing but your feet behind.
What?
Weirdly enough, nothing else around you is affected. Not the couch you were sitting on, not the table in front of you, not the rug on the floor. Nothing. Just only specifically you. This is known as spontaneous human combustion. And there are many cases in the US about it.
Yeah,
However,
natural
scientists
selection,
nowadays
bro.
discredit it
GG's.
fully and dub it as nothing more than a myth. They rather believe it to be the wick effect, which is when a person's clothing absorbs melted body fat during a fire and causes them to burn up, but leaves their surroundings relatively unharmed. Others feel like this isn't a sufficient enough explanation to the phenomenon though. They argue that if the fire's hot enough to consume you entirely and leave nothing but ashes behind, then it should also scorch nearby walls, furniture, and flooring.
This one's actually alright, bro. If I'm gonna go out like this, I'm gonna be a legend, nigga. They're gonna be like, yo, and he was just chilling, that he just fucking exploded. I'm too focused on the wrong things. I just want to go out hard. That's actually hard as fuck. You just chilling and then just boom, boom. You just explode mid-conversation. Niggas never gonna forget that. He went out with a bang. Oh yeah, that's all right. I can go. I'm cool with this one. I'm cool with this one because I'm gonna be a legend. Everybody gonna be talking about me.
They also say for the wick effect to be true.
I gotta have. This is the one though. I gotta be able to choose it. I gotta be able to, like, on some anime shit, you know, on some cool shit. You know, I'm protecting my family, like I'm holding a boulder or some shit, and it's about to crush me, but my family's like, I'm holding it. My family's right behind me, and I'm like, but I'm not even struggling though. I'm struggling, but I'm cool as fuck with it. I'm like holding it hard, and then my family's tripping, and they're no, Berto, please, no. And I look back on some cool shit, and I smile. I'm like, get out of here. And they're like, no, please, no, what are you doing? Not without you. And I'll be like, I'm right behind you. Trust me. And then they run, and then they look back. And I look back, and I'm like, I love you guys. Boom! That's how I want to go out. That's how I want to go out. Protecting my family and blowing up a blaze.
It needs a clear spark, like a lighter or a candle. But in many of the cases,
I got to be able to do
victims
it on
aren't found
command,
with
though.
anything heat related. Toilet time. In Chicago in 1987, a 70-year-old woman would board a cruise ship with her family. As they explored the wonders on board and enjoyed the pleasant feeling of being on the ocean,
That's
the
not
old lady would
aura.
be greeted with another, less than pleasant feeling.
Y'all don't think that's aura?
So she excused herself from her family and made her way to the ship's bathroom, and there she was greeted with the solution to her bowel troubles: the toilet. She closed the door behind her, sat on the seat, and did her business in peace. Minutes later, the ship's medical personnel would rush past the family to the bathroom where their grandma was last seen. Out of concern, the family would follow, and as if it were a scene straight out of a horror movie, they would be met with the sight of their grandma. Her insides were literally sucked out of her body by the ship's vacuum toilet. She was rushed to the emergency room once the crews docked at a port. And even though cases like these are extraordinarily rare, toilets have been shown to cause lethal harm to civilians in other ways. Take, for instance,
The toilet sucked her organs out? Nah, bro. Yeah, dying on a toilet. You know, Elvis was cool as fuck. Then he died on a toilet. Now,
exploding.
we don't really, name a, like, besides a, oh yeah. Have you ever heard an Elvis Presley song? Name an Elvis Presley song off the top of your head. You got 5 seconds, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't know any Elvis Presley songs. Because the nigga died on the toilet. That's why. Nigga ain't got no fucking aura, no motion, no nothing, because he died on the toilet. Come on, man. I'm telling you, you can't go out like that.
In 2017, a federal class action lawsuit was filed against a toilet company called American Standard after it received 300 reports of its toilets literally blowing up. And even this year, in 2025, a 20-year-old man suffered serious burn injuries after he pressed the flush button on his toilet and it responded with a loud explosive bang. He was rushed to a hospital where doctors revealed that 35% of his body was burned horribly by the explosion. But luckily, he survived. If you couldn't tell, this was a birthday special for the channel. It's my way of thanking you guys for all the support you've given me this year. In just 2
Word. W video though, I had a good time, man. Again, if we go out, we gotta go out like with swag. You know what I'm saying? We can't just go out like that. So y'all lock in, be careful, be safe out there, and make sure you're not dying on no toilets, bro. Cause again, just like Elvis Presley, you die in the toilet, bro, you won't be remembered. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully you don't want that to be your life. Sick of taking all our shit. Nah, facts. The toilet just pissed. They like, you know what? I'm getting this shit back in blood. You think you could just shit on a nigga all day? Oh yeah, nah. Fuck it. I'm just gonna explode, bitch. Take your life. Crazy. Well, that was the last vid of the night, my family. My family. What's good, Berto in chat? Didn't want to say hello during the video. Yeah, y'all know how I do, man. I don't be doing all that yapping. Well, I be yapping, but I don't be yapping about random bullshit while we in the middle of a video. Yo, Berto, you caught up on One Piece? I'm not, bro, but I need to, though. The animation in One Piece is looking so crazy right now. Like, I gotta lock in. But you know what I did start watching? Last night on the plane, I started watching this show called Severance, chat. Let me show y'all real quick. It's an Apple TV show. It's an Apple TV show. And it starts a little slow. But when I tell you this shit about good as fuck, yo. This show is gas.
Every time you find
Have y'all heard about this? Severance, bro. This was a great show. I'm watching it right now. I'm on like episode I'm on like episode 7 or 8, first season, and I'm like hooked.
Fear it's because you chose to come back.
Go watch this. Apple TV. I'm putting you on. Good shit. I don't know if this shit gonna get copyrighted, so I don't want to watch it. Nope, did not watch it. What is it all about? So like, it's about it's pretty much a nigga that, okay, imagine if every day you went to work, the moment you walk through your door at work, your brain shuts off, and then you're like a different person at your job. Let me explain. Like you're you, but you don't remember you're you. So the moment you walk through your doors at work, you're still yourself, but you don't remember your history, you don't remember your past, you don't remember nothing. So it's almost like you were born into your job with basic knowledge of like, regular shit, but you don't remember your past. You don't remember who you are, what you come from. You don't really understand your morals. You're just you though. And that's kind of like the premise of the show. It's like a split personality. Every time you go to work, appreciate the follow, okay? Every time you go to work, it's like your personality split. And this one bitch come through and she's like the version of herself outside wants her to work there. But the version of herself inside don't want to work there. She want to escape and shit. She like, hey, what the fuck is this? Like, this is miserable because it's like they're trapped in there because they don't perceive anything outside of the work, outside of the job. So it's like every time you walk into the job and then clock out of your job, and you clock in the next morning, it's like you just left. So it's literally like, imagine being at your job 24/7 every single moment of your life. Like, you're gonna be miserable and you stuck. And then, like, without spoilers, the nigga on the outside, he don't remember or understand nothing that's going on in his job. Like, he don't, because literally as soon as he clocks in, it's like it just goes black. And then the moment he opens his eyes, he's clocking out. So it's like two different personalities, and then they on both sides of the spectrum trying to figure some shit out. Like, yo, what the fuck's going on? And that's like the most I could say without spoiling nothing. But it's really interesting. Again, a little bit of a slow start, but I promise you, if you like stick it through, like, that is a good ass show. I'm fucking with that shit. That shit's hard. This low-key got me interested. I'm telling you, it's good. And it's got 2 seasons, so it's pretty bingeable, you know what I'm saying? Tap in. But all right, y'all. Y'all already know what it is.